What's up? What's up? What's up? It's like people don't want to listen. It's like they're gambling, man. It's like you see somebody put $5,000 in a slot machine and they go up and down and they never really hit a significant amount. They don't hit, certainly don't hit a jackpot. Then you see that last 1,000 going in there and they're hoping they can just get half their money back. They might win $60. Then next thing you know, all of it go. And then you come right behind them and sit in the slot machine, and the same thing happens to you, but you don't think it's going to happen to you. This dude right here, this dude's a bodybuilder. He's a millionaire. He just chose wrong. He went out, he got him a Siberian fitness model, a model basically. He met her in Dubai. Uh, she's all over the internet. She speaks in I think, what is that, Siberian, whatever. I don't know what she speaks, but her Insta is in a different language. And he just believed, and he wanted to. And I'm not gonna get on this guy, man. I'm not gonna get on him like that. He wanted to believe it was gonna work out, man. He wanted to believe it. He wanted to believe that it would work out for him. He just wanted to believe that, man. He found, hey, guys, successful guy, in shape, finds him a woman that he's attracted to. She's a young, beautiful Siberian model, and maybe that's his thing. Maybe that's what he wants. He uses the bread, so he can be there. He's the suitor he's that guy who's showing up in the limo. He's showing up with all the roses, the whole back seats covered in roses, Birkin bags, all of this extra stuff, right? He's doing all this stuff, but he believes that's going to lock her in. He believes that's going to lock her in. So he's spending all this money. And he's thinking, what could she possibly want? What other man can give her what I'm giving her? And I'm saying, if you could talk to him, that's what he thinks. That's what he thinks. He's like, what could she possibly want? Well, first thing, she's really not attracted to you. That's where you start. Because if she was attracted to you, you wouldn't have to do all of that. I didn't say you couldn't do it. I didn't say you couldn't go out. You can go get you a limo full of roses tomorrow. I didn't say that. I said you wouldn't have to. You just wouldn't have to do it, man. She'd fuck with you on the regular. She would just be with you on the regular. Those are the women you connect with. This right here, man, this is a pump and dump. If all she's about is gifts and stuff and you want it, you got the money, you smash it. And see, too many guys put that out like it's so easy. Well, a lot of dudes that ain't that. I get that, but you cannot be romantic like that. You got to accept everybody don't like you. So you just got to accept that every woman is not attracted to you. All of this romantic bullshit, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Being romantic, that's cool. That's your game. But you got to have some game. You got to know what you're doing, man. You got to know how to read the room. You just got to know that. You can go look at her Instagram and know what you're dealing with. Stop giving her the benefit of the doubt. If she's half naked on her Instagram, she's in Dubai, she's probably getting passed around, man. And you're the one that's trying to say, hey, I want to lock this in. Man, there are plenty of Siberian models who are not on Instagram half naked. And they ain't in Dubai. You're a millionaire. Take a trip. Take a trip. You see her. You say, okay, you're from Siberia. You date her. You smash while in Dubai. She calls you back. You don't answer the phone. You say, hey, I think I really liked her. So then you go to Siberia or you go where they are. You're a wealthy single man. Don't you think that they would deal with you? And this is what he gets. So see, I know these guys, see all of that stuff, that easy stuff. Stop buying into this easy stuff. Stop believing that it's easy. It's not going to be easy. You got to put some effort into it. Just like you work out, you work out. It took you years to build up, takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. You meet these women and you think it's going to be overnight. It's just not going to work. Well, you know what? He walked into it. He thought it would. There's a couple of streams where she was flirting with other men. She's not attracted. Look, when a woman is not attracted to you, they're going to be attracted to other men. You are not satisfying them as a woman. I mean, as a man. When she's with you, you cool. You pay bills. You give her, to a certain degree, what she's been dreaming about. But something's missing. She's just not attracted to you. And you can't really explain it. It's just, it is. Especially if she's always flirting with other men. Why is she flirting with other men? You're right there. And you got streams where you're threatening. I think you slapped some dude. Look, you did. That's an immediate no. Anytime you put your life at risk, that's you going down the wrong. You shouldn't have to. You just shouldn't have to. It's just simple as that. When guys flirt with her, you see her turn them down. You see her run them off. You see her do it. You see her police all of that. She's a Siberian model. Y'all at the gym, you off to the side. There she is, about 40 feet away, working out, doing something. And a couple of the guys, they're men. They've been eyeing her up, and they go over there, and you see them trying to make a play. I'm telling you, man, the way that go, she don't talk to them. Nothing. They don't get anything. Certainly get no Instagram. And they get nothing, and then you see that. And then on the way out, if you really watch them, they're going to shoot a look back because they're going to figure she's with that guy, but they don't care. They're going to see if they can get it. Now, if she's giving them information and all that shit, you already got a problem. Because like I said, you shouldn't have to do that. Now you can. If you want to walk around here policing your woman, good luck, man. Get you some life insurance. You're going to need it. You just should not have to. And if that means she puts down her weights, starts to walk towards you and walks behind you and says, these dudes won't leave me alone. I told them, no, I have a man. They kept asking me and kept, the guy, most men will just accept that you got her, she's in the pocket. She's in the pocket. She's acting right. Like, now I can't get her, man. She in the pocket. And see, you guys don't know how to do that, and you don't want to do all this nice guy and bring roses and Birkin bags, and she's on the live stream, and dudes are hollering at on in the DMs, and you keep thinking she's not flirting back. And next thing you know, she done smashed another dude. Next thing you know, you on your stream, you whining, and you're a nice guy right here. This is your typical nice guy. The guy works out. And he don't have no. Now that's what he needs. You got plenty of money, man. You need to get you a game coach. Now this guy can afford it. This guy, he can afford it. Man, you really need to. Hey, I don't do that, but man, hey, never say never. You got some bread, bro. Holler at me, cause I know what you want, and I see what you're doing. But you too nice, you too wide open, and you dreaming, brother. This ain't about. This isn't make-believe. This isn't Cinderella. This is the real world. That shit it wasn't real. That shit wasn't real to begin with. You think you see a fantasy, a fake, made-up romance, and you think that shit's real, so it's going to be real for you. That's not real. That was fantasy, period. You got to play, man. You got to use it. You're going to keep spending the bread. He already said he's going to keep giving the money. He's trying to bring her back. That's not going to work, man. That chick's going to go out here and get raw. Now she's really going to get worked over because now she's going to date the men she's attracted to. And they're going to turn her ass out. You couldn't do that. They're going to turn her ass out. And you're going to be paying for all of that. And you got to, with all that money, you've been working out. This guy right here can't even keep a woman. You got people out here think all you need to do is go to the gym. All you need to do is get your money. That's a high value, man. Been trying to tell you that I've been the only guy be telling the truth, man. This is a high value man. He's a fucking bozo. He's a bozo. And you got these clowns who think the woman shouldn't do, she should do exactly what she's doing, whatever the hell she wants. If you can't get her to act right, you shouldn't be with her. She's not obligated to do a damn thing with you. It's called divorce. She wants to sleep with other men, divorce her. But no, she's not obligated not to be what she is. She is what she is. You want to deal with her, yes or no? These simps, I was listening to these simps. Man, she wrong, man, because he taking care of her. He paying her bills. Look, because of her Instagram popping. Because of him, he's doing all this stuff. And what does that mean, brother? That means he's being used. That's what that means. So, but no, man, she shouldn't do him like that because, no, that's what that don't even make sense. He don't have to date her. That's how you do. You leave her alone. Or you get you some game. Learn how to deal with women. Leave these clowns, these complete imbeciles that's running around YouTube talking about high value man. That's trick shit. And this is what you get with all that tricking, bro. That's nothing but tricking. That don't work. I stand here. I told you it won't work. I know it ain't gonna work, man. Money. I said, you doing what? They don't deal. I know them. I deal with enough men with money. I see them dog out men. I see them phone ring. I'm sitting right there. Phone ring. Dudes got plenty of money. They don't even want to talk to him. Don't even want to talk to him. They like, I'll call him next week. He ain't going nowhere. So get you some game, man. Let her leave you. Yeah, I got a lot of money. Yeah, I'm rich. I'm a bodybuilder. I do all this fitness stuff, and I'm meeting you in Dubai. We can date. But see, this is where she gets blamed. We don't know what he did. See, that may have been all him. She's gonna be blamed, but that could have been all him, man. He could have been simping. That type of money, those types of gifts, what's she supposed to say? She's from Siberia. If I'm saying it wrong, Siberia. What's that? I might be wrong on that. What is that? Where is she from? Let me see. Where's this woman from? Siberian? Is she Siberian? Let me see. His wife is from Larry Will's wife. Okay. Sheila. They spell it different. Where is she from? Okay, here we go. Bosnian. That says a Bosnian model. Bosnia. The Balkan region. Siberia, Bosnia. Oh man. What would make him think that would even work, man? The woman's from fucking Siberia, Bosnia. No telling why she's in Dubai. She's a model. You ain't the only thirst bucket running around there. You ran into her. You played yourself, and now you whining because she dogged you out. Brother, that was your fault. Your ego, man. His ego got into it. These guys think money. They think if they get some money, women are going to bow down. Hoes going to bow down to you. Trash. The only woman that will let a man control her with money is a hoe. That's all that's a hoe. And I'll be like, man, you guys, that's what you want, man? Is that what you want? Like, that's what you want in your life? A track? That's what I'm saying. And that's why on this YouTube stuff, I try to talk about, sometimes I can't even have the conversation. Why would you want a hoe, man? You can't do better than that? You got a pair, right? Okay, that's a hoe. Why would you want a hoe? That's the best you can do. You in the gym? You taking them steroids? You all buffed out? And the best you can get is a woman you met in Dubai? And you think she was just there? Why was she there? You think you're the only person with money in Dubai? And she's from Serbia, Bosnia. What the hell would she want with you? With your black ass? That don't even make sense, man. That woman, that you don't know nothing about that woman like that. There probably ain't no connection there. You don't know what that woman want. I mean, and you found out she would rather be free. But she's still taking money. He's married her. Of course, that was all him, no prenup. And he said, and I'm not going to play it on his stream. He's still going to foot the bill. He's still going to make sure she's straight. And we're not talking about no food stamps and no Section 8. This woman's still going to be living in the lap of luxury courtesy of his money, sleeping with other men. And this simp is finna take he's finna play the good guy game. That's the first, he got to get rid of that. He's finna sit back and play the good guy. I'm financing her lifestyle. Yeah, it didn't work out for us. It's okay. Let her date for 4-5 years to see if she'll then come back to date him. And that's a fool, man. That's a fool. That's just a fool. He also doesn't have the value. He doesn't, the man, and this is what the society do. They do this, and these clowns on the internet, they try to do it. They can't do it. They can't do it. They try to do it, but they can't do it. Society does rob men of their self-esteem and their respect. Society tells a man he should date a woman at Wendy's, despite the fact he's worth millions of dollars. But that's a personal thing. And what I'm trying to say is, you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't need the internet to explain that to you. But yes, society downplays a man's achievements. And they look at men, society looks at men as thirst buckets, period. All a woman got to do is wave a little action in front of them and they're going to cave. And you shouldn't do that. That's what I'm saying. That's something you shouldn't do. A young fitness bodybuilder dude that's a millionaire, you should be in Miami smashing. And I'm not talking about these losers listening to these absolute buffoons. No, I'm talking about real game. You should be out there. You should be dealing with you should be dealing with quality women who respect you and understand you. A Siberian, are you nutso? Yeah, I deal with a Siberian model if she flew to Miami on her own dime, and she could go to all her shoots, and she's gonna be in this and she's doing this, and we can date. But it'll be a minute before we do anything serious, because I want to be around all these wealthy men, and she's turning them down. And this guy, she's showing me in her phone, this guy wants me to go on his yacht. You going? No, I'm not going. That's not, now we talking. He didn't do that. He didn't vet her. He didn't. And this is what these Negroes do, man. The first time they get a little white pussy, they lose their minds. Bro, you niggas, bro. God damn. Woo! Now he's on YouTube. Now he's on these the interwebs whining. And the simps are taking up for him. The simps are defending him, attacking her. I don't think she did anything wrong. And the reason the simps are doing it because they want to control women with money. And that shit ain't working for them. They keep trying, they looking for a hero, though. They're looking for somebody that they can say, yeah, man, that guy there, man, yeah. What, he made a fool out of himself, just like you gonna do it. And you can keep arguing, and it ain't gonna work till you get you some game. It ain't you shouldn't even deal with women. It ain't gonna work till you get you some game. All this talking and endless panels and whining about your ex-wife, which nobody gives a fuck about, and anybody can smash. That's what I'm saying. That's how much of a losers these guys are. My wife cheated on you, man. Anybody can smash her. Anybody. They got no game, man. And they want to try to get women to bow down. Ain't nobody going, oh, that's a fool. Let me tell you something, bro. If you're a female out here and you very attractive and you listen to these fucking monkeys trying to convince you to ignore your attraction to men and submit to them like a slave, you're a fool. Period. You deserve everything you get. You deserve it. Enjoy your life. At the end of the day, as a man, when that woman wants you, you ain't got to worry about all that other stuff. I know you guys ain't never experienced it. I know you haven't. But when they want you, they going to do everything you want them to do. Within reason. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to be ridiculous. They're going to be over there with all of these different, they'll show you. Because they don't care about those men. They will show you those men. This guy, he trying to talk to me. This guy, he trying to talk to me. This car right here, this car. It's up to that woman. When she wants that man, she'll behave. And she just clearly, look, I sort of, look at the end of the day, dude, you lift weights, you got a lot of money, but the woman was looking for something else and you just wasn't it, man. And she played along with you for a while, but she couldn't help it, man. Her feelings, she just didn't want you like that. So, other men are going, because the other men going to keep coming in her purview. And these men, they got a little bit more swag than you do. Okay, well, that's not fair. Well, no, it's fair if you don't deal with her. It's if you a man and you say, man, I ain't dealing with no Insta chick, all these Insta chicks and dudes, all these thirsty dudes in the inbox, I'm done with that. Okay, stand on it. Don't compromise yourself. Any compromise. Now he's got to pay. And it shows you all your muscles and your money is not going to lock these women down. It ain't going to, they lock themselves down. She locks herself down. And yeah, they're attractive. So that's the first thing that they're going to have to turn down offers. Of course they're going to get offers. They're attractive women. It's as simple as that. She don't have to show you everything that happens. I'm just simply saying a woman will act right for the man she wants. If she ain't acting right, she don't want you. I know all of these tricks come on here talking about paying bills and paying and stuff, and they find out the hard way. And I'm going to tell you something, I've been overseas. They're going to find out it's like that. They don't want to hear this. See, that's hope. They don't want nobody to take their last bit of hope. It's like that overseas. If they don't like you. But see, that's the thing overseas. If they do, see, these guys, they lose so much. If they do like you, guess what? They act right. Guess what? That super bad chick, foreign chick, she likes you. Guess what? She's outside waiting on you. You in some hotel, you overseas, you in some roach infested hotel. It's certainly even close to being the best place. You trying to stretch your money. And boom, 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 there she is, beautiful. Turn down all these men to come. That's when you start working with something. But you Negroes don't want to do that. You Negroes want somebody to give you something. That's what you want. Somebody to just hand you something. It don't work that way. Even if they did it, you're gonna lose it. I lived overseas. Plenty of women coming on the base, man, with so many dudes trying to holler at them. Man, I was up in the commissary. I was in the commissary, and I heard this foreign voice, and she didn't know my name. She just said, "Hey, hello, hello, hello," and I said, "Huh?" Because I was like, "Damn, okay, because she was fine, man." I said, "Damn." No, I wasn't even expecting it. I turned around and said, "Oh, okay." I had seen her before, but I never made a play on her. But I thought she was, she was a smart one. I thought, okay. She saw me and she's like, "Oh, that's the guy." I said, "Damn, she come all the way on the base." And she remembered me, right? And she's like, "Hey, hello." I said, "Yeah." She said, "Your friend," and she named his name, right? "Your friend," well, I don't know what that, Raymond or some shit. Your friend, Raymond." I said, "Huh?" I'm looking at that. I said, "What?" "Well, I ain't looking for Raymond. I come for Raymond." I said, "Damn." I said, "Come on." Because I'm getting ready to leave. I said, "Come on, fine, motherfucker, man." She was walking behind me. I'm like, damn. So I take her where the men's are, all the men dorms. She's right behind me, right? So I'm going up the stairs. She's with me so she can come up there. And we get there. And I said, fuck that. I took her right to where he was. I don't care. All the dudes were like, "Yo, man, what's up?" I was like, "Nah, man, ain't nothing, man." And I noticed that because one thing I wanted to see if she was going to get pulled. Man, she didn't pay none of them dudes no. None of them. None of them. I walked to his door. I said, he got up. I said, "What's up, man? Somebody want to She was looking for you, man. I ran into her on the bed. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. I said, I got you, bro. I'll talk to you later. I broke. She went in there. She was looking for him. That's what she wanted. He didn't spend no money. He was just a regular dude. He had hollered at her. She knew he was on base. She got on base. Now, that's a different story, huh? She got on. Maybe she came with a girlfriend. She was walking around to see, if somebody could help her. She just happened to remember me. And that's what I'm saying. And I just, man, I ain't gonna do that to him. Because I don't want her. She ain't looking for me. She looking for him. So I'm saying to me, it's like, man, well, you don't want me, then, I'll help you though. And I helped her. She was cool, man. They just smashed for about a month or two, man. And then she was back out there. She was back out there in them clubs. I was in the clubs walking around, and there she was with a girlfriend. She spoke and all of that. And I just said, I went on about my business, man, because I'm like, hey, you follow for Raymond. So shit, if you interested, follow your ass over here for me. And she didn't do that. So that told me she wasn't interested. And that's what a lot of you guys, that's when you guys break out. That's when you go to the ATM and you start spending that bread. They trick on these women. Oh, come on, I can't believe this. You think dudes don't spend money on those forums? Man, you out your fuck. They spending the night. Man, y'all gotta go overseas, man. It's money over there. When you go overseas, man, it's not just American men. You got Australian men, you got Asian, you got African men with money. You got all types of men. And what do you think those men, they're living their life. If they're single, what do you think they're doing? They're going to go where you go, where all the foreigners go. They're going to hang out. They spend money. They buy drinks. They spend money over there. But she got to come to you, man. And you, hey, you better off not getting it. If she don't want to come to you, then you don't get her. She has to come to you. She has to come to you. If she don't do that, accept it. Because like I said, I've seen it. I've experienced it, and that's the best way to do it. And I'm telling you, nothing makes you feel better than you sitting up you got to go to work tonight. You probably done ran, worked out, took a shower. You probably watching a movie or something, getting ready to go to work, and boom, boom, boom. Unexpectedly, one of the chicks that comes on there looking for you, and she turned that whole half that base down. That makes you, man, people got to respect that. They got to respect that. Because all them dudes running around a base, and she walked through all these dudes. You're like, damn, you can't. I was looking for you. It turns out, she was with a friend or something. And it's like that, man. That's what I mean. Look, and this dude right here, he did that to himself. Go ahead and pay her way, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy yourself. It's your life to live, brother. If that's the way you want to live, I hope the next Siberian model you run into, you just make it a friendship thing. You putting wedding rings, and that's another thing. No prenup. Once again, you doing stuff, man. You being performative. You being performative. You say no prenup. So you trying to prove to this woman that you love her. That shit didn't work. It didn't work, man. You doing too much. It'll be no prenup. I know I can trust you. Man, get your ass. And then look at you. Y'all buffed out. Them steroids got inside your brain, bro. Bro, these guys, bro. Another simp, bro. Another simp, a rich simp, tossed out to the trash of the dating world, outside of it. And this dude cannot blame anybody but himself. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of sympathetic losers who identify with him. But fuck that. Stop being a simp, man. How about that one? How about that one, bro? Why don't you talk to women who really want to deal with you? Siberian model? Are you Clark? Man, you nuts. Why would I even deal with some shit like that? I said, huh? I met this chick in Dubai. Okay, yeah, man, she's from Bosnia. What about it? I'm finna get married. Come on, that's when I said, you're a fool, man. That's just stupidity, bro. He said, which one? He said these celebrities need, they need, oh, damn. I thought, because you said Tiana Trump. I was like, where's she at? No, I'm fucking with you. He been out. Now she a little bit too, now she's starting to age and, maybe 18. I mean, I don't know her age, but maybe when she was, in her 20s or whatever. I don't even know how old she is, but maybe in her 20s. But Tiana Trump, but not now, not really And I heard she got dumped. The soccer dude, he dumped her. And what do you expect? I mean, what did she expect? That dude wasn't going, why would he marry her? Yeah, I saw that saying he's a cuck or whatever. He likes to watch her get, yeah. But he probably, in my opinion, if that's true, he probably didn't have a choice. When if she's not attracted to him sexually, she's going to want to be with other men, and that's a compromise for a man. Okay, I want to make sure you're happy, and I'll just watch it. Isn't that what Puffy was doing? Most see you guys afraid to turn it down. You just got to turn it down, man. You got to say, hey, this relationship I'm in is not working, and you got to turn it down, man. Simple as that. And then we come on to YouTube and you got the incels, you got all of these clowns up here who don't want to change, don't want to know anything. They want to stay stupid. And they'll tell you when a guy says, hey man, you need to find you someone who wants to be with you. Well, she needs to be a Bosnian model. Well, you need to find one that wants to be with you. No, I'm just gonna give her money. And she'll over time grow to love me. Well, good luck, man. That's rolling the dice, but they also can get tired of you, man, because you're not fulfilling that side of them as a woman. You're a glorified, a boyfriend to one of them, because she's still smashing other dudes. Did she get a green card out of him? I don't know. She's got married to him. He is an American. They were married for about 2 years. She also remember, he's a millionaire, right? And he streams. So he's built up her streams. I think she streamed. That's what they were saying. It's a major mistake, because while she was streaming, dudes was hitting her up, hitting up her DMs, and she wasn't saying anything. And when he would work out with the celebrities and stuff, he would see her off in the corner, giving out her information. So it was just so many mistakes that was made. And he just should have just said, hey man, let's just be cool. I'm a romantic guy. And when I'm with someone, I catch feelings. So it's best for us to stay single, but we can do things together. He can help her on the channel. He can build her up. He can date her when, just like a normal situation. Oh, Friday, she's, you want to do something? They hook up. But all that get married and all that, that's where he made his mistake. And no prenup, I trust you. And I wanted to show the world how much. Well, you're a fool, bro. That means you're a fool. Now, I'm not a big prenup guy. Well, I'm also broke. So see what I'm saying? They've never been in you know what I mean? That ain't no conversation. I got it's 2026. I got a 1987 Impala missing 3 hubcaps. I need an alternator in it. And the front seat, the motor is broke. So when you get in it, you don't have the seat rocks back and forth. So if I stop at a brake, the seat pushes me up against the steering wheel. And when I take off, the seat pushes back. So if you can learn how to, you good, but you still got to get it running. Yeah, we don't need a prenup. You know what? When you're dealing with women, you got that, they tell you they don't want it. And so you don't have to get no prenup. I don't want that. Yeah. Oh man, well, anyhow, he did it. That's an old play. He should have knew better. A lot of stuff he did, man, he just got played. This seems like a good dude who don't really deal with the the hood chicks, the hood rats. He's not really like the Cardi B's and those. He's a wealthy man. He don't deal with really, really loose women. and he thought he could find something in this model that, unfortunately, for him, it didn't work out. And now he's got to be out some money, and he's all going to have to learn how to control himself because he's this good guy. He says, I'm going to keep giving her bread, taking care of financing her lifestyle. He's going to walk in there when there's dudes in there. And he's going to have that conversation, he's going to have to control himself. But this is the type of simp who may crash out. And next thing you know, he's in the news. Best thing for him to do is leave that woman alone, man. Hey, go to court. Separate, go to court. Okay, the judge said you got to do this. Get your lawyer, she get hers. The lawyer says you got to make this payment. I don't think they have kids, right? So the judge said, this is what you got to pay her. He pays it, and he goes his way, and she goes her way. That's a smart thing to do. This is going to mess. This dude, he's in love with this woman. And that's going to mess with him. And he's an emotional dude. He never really hung out with players. He's never really hung out with players. And that's one of his problems. He needs to be around a player. And it's not that easy. I know it looks that easy. It's not that easy, man. All the money and the muscles and the concern and attention, and you helping her and you introducing her to your rich, boxers and celebrity friends, and wherever y'all go, you flying first class or you flying charter, and you're introducing her to all these professional people in the bodybuild world, and she's a fitness model. They're showing her how to do abs. All of these people, women who've competed on stage, and she's talking about that's because of him. They wouldn't be able to do it. This is him. This is because of him. In a couple of years, you find out she never was into you, man. So you got to sit around, and then you paying more money. And so you need to not pay anything, because this is going to be this thing ain't going to end well. This won't end well. He got used and divorced. So that's for all the guys. If it happened to you, you don't feel bad, because look at this dude right here. This dude's he's rich. He's got muscles. He's young. He found him a foreign girl who was basically unknown. He made her into what she is, and she still dumped his ass. So that's why you don't take that stuff personal, man. Stop trying to figure out why. It just happens. Why did it happen? Because it just happens. Why did it rain yesterday? I don't know. It just happened. They put it on the weather report that it was going to be sunny. But when I got out, it was raining. Why did it happen? I don't know. It just happened. And to some degree, he's not all the way there, but he does sort of talk like that. He does talk like that, but he's got to move on, man. And this is also what happens when you don't want a rotation. If you don't want a rotation, you can't date women like that. If your woman is bad and she's on Instagram, you got to have a rotation, because you got to leverage that against what she's doing. She has to know that, hey, if you want to do that, two can play that game. And she has to fear losing you. See, he made that too easy. He gave her too much. She never feared losing him. And that's just natural. She just got bored. He just became boring, man. Like, he's rich. He's a bodybuilder. But he's boring. And she's like, to me, she's the type that likes the Draymond Green types. Like, this dude is sort of buttoned up, sophisticated, educated, black man. She likes the brutes, the Draymond Greens, the thugs. And we so much, the Pookie Ray stuff. No, I'm not saying criminals, but I'm saying that Draymond's not a criminal, but his personality is different than this guy. And that's what she likes, man. And I think guys got to understand that. That's just, I'm sorry, man. That's what she don't want. No, come home from work, guy works out, he don't drink, he don't smoke. He listens to her stories. He loves her mom, wants to cuddle with her and lay with her. She don't want, she want a Draymond Green. That's what she wants. He probably had to cut the channel, man, when Golden State playing. He got played, man. It's a sad story, but it happens. But you got to rebound, and you got to also know, man. Just because you like somebody, that don't mean they like you. You got to deal with that. That's an ego thing. That's an ego. You got to get out of your ego, man. If you paying, keep it like that. See, if you paying, it should be a prenup. If all you're doing is spending money, you should have a prenup. That's a conversation that, hey, look, uh, if we're gonna be together, we got to have regular testing. I think it's safe for both of us. Yeah, he got a lot to lose. He's a wealthy man. Why not enjoy your money? Why would you why would you let her tip off? You don't even know. You can mess around here and get some disease because of her. And now you got to deal with that. No, man, you got to think long term, man. And you do have to think about what's expendable. She's expendable. See, that's what's wrong with a lot of you Negroes. You think relationships are not expendable. And I know you do, man. I know you do. And I know you do. I'm a man. I know you do. You think they're not expendable. They are. They should be for you. They should be. They should be for him. I'm not gonna pay. I'm not all that shit about be the nice guy and pay. Take your ass back to Serbia. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm saying, okay, it's over. Give her a little bit of money. Let her go back to Serbia, and you move on with your life. But no, I'm not gonna finance her lifestyle for what? This is your wife. I mean, you married this woman. Do you don't want this to be a girlfriend? So now you want to finance her lifestyle? How you gonna finance her lifestyle? And that just show you once again, mouthpiece. That just goes to show you, man, the most important thing for a man as it pertains really to life, as it pertains to your life, not just relationships, is mouthpiece. You got to master your mouthpiece. You got to master your mouthpiece. You got to choose your words, and you got to know how to leave a lasting impression, and they got to come back. In other words, when you see them, you talk to them, they got to come to you. They got to come to you. They got to. You got to fine tune it then. You got to get it there. But see, this is what happens when you're in a relationship with someone. He was married and you ain't said shit. He ain't talking about nothing. He's with this woman for 2 years, ain't said shit. He's on there asking her about trivial shit that's irrelevant. This is the type of simp that goes out to dinner with his wife. They have a quiet dinner. He doesn't say anything. They get up, they go home. Maybe they smash. The next day he gets up to go to the gym. She goes to the gym. He's not sewing her in. He hasn't sewn her up. You got to sew her up, man. You got to be a teacher. You got to be a teacher. If you're scared to be a teacher, leave them alone. Go play you some video games. You have to be a teacher. I got you, brother. You got to be a teacher out here. And all this stuff, you can't teach me. And those are women you don't fuck with. Though any woman that's that disrespectful, let her do her thing. Say, okay, do you do you. You right. You're exactly right. I can't teach you nothing. There you go. You got to be a teacher though, man. And that's the time, them years, 2 years of teaching, ain't no way. I don't give a damn where she from. She could be from the dark side of the moon. Give me 2 years to get inside that ear. Bro, she'll be my fucking disciple. She'll be my disciple. Man, you don't want me to do that. Come on, bro. 2 years? Me and her together for 2, it's over for her. She would become my fucking disciple. But this is what happened when you ain't saying nothing. This is what happened when you don't really mean nothing other than you just some money. You just a bag. You just a couple of dollars, man. This is what happens. You get played. And she gets over it. And perhaps she has a fetish for black men. And she thought she wanted to deal with you, but over time, you're not the type of black man she wants to deal with. Because there was the Adrian Brown, that guy said she was flirting with him. There's some other streamer. I think he had to fight the dude. She was flirting with him. So, maybe that's what she likes, man. And if you're gonna do that, I don't think you should fight. And he actually won. He actually won the fight. But he didn't do it right. He was too proper. He was way too proper. When you fight in front of your woman, you got to go to jail that night. Now, ain't no go back with her. She going to come bail you out. Your woman going to see a side of you she ain't never seen. Never fight on some we cool, peace out. I made my point. No, sir. You in front of your woman, you got to go to jail. You done hurt that motherfucker. That nigga there, you hurt that motherfucker hurt. And she'll tell you, she know that was in you. You tell her, well, hey, I just don't play. And that's the way it go, man. And you can say, well, player, you know what you're talking about? Well, why'd he lose it? Why'd he lose it? If I don't know what I'm talking about, why'd he lose it? Why did she bounce? If I don't know what I'm talking about, why did she bounce? She left him. Why did she bounce? I know what I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about instilling fear in her. I'm saying she needs to see that side of you. She needs she needs to see, she's seeing the man she married. Now she needs to see the savage that you restrained, that she didn't know you had in you. And see, I grew up in the hood, man. And I agree with you. You shouldn't have to do that shit. But man, hey, that's just the way things are. You got to play the game, man. You got to play the game, man. It's just out there, man. Like I said, we like to pretend we're so civilized. We're not as civilized as you think. We're not as civilized as you think, man. If somebody come at you, man, fuck all that, break it up. No, fuck that. You got to keep smashing. And that's the only way you're going to win, man. Look, that's why, and also it's better for your pocket. It's even better for your pocket. What's up with you, Negro? It's even better for your pocket, man, because guess what? You coming at them off the mouthpiece, off the muscle. You ain't spending nothing. After a couple of nights of that, guess what? You're going to look around and say, you know what? My success rate is way lower than it used to be. I mean, than it normally would be. But look, man, I got all my bread. Normally on a Saturday night, I'm down 200. I'm down 200. Counted last night, looked at my thing, only spent $40 last night. That's when you say, no, I'm keeping it off the muscle. Because the money don't work anyhow. Man, just do it. Just be you, man, and live your life and walk around. You'll see all of these women tonight going out 4 or 5 deep. They'll tell you what clown they make. They'll tell you about a dude that spent all this money. And then she'll tell her friend, but she don't want to talk to him. It don't matter. The money doesn't matter. Now he met her in Dubai. See, that's another thing. Why go to Dubai? Why would you go to Dubai and you rich and you dealing with some woman over there that's broke? We got to stop doing that, man. Look, the society says that men really don't have no value. Women have all the value. And we know that the man, the problem, we get all that, that's YouTube and red pill and stuff. But the way society is, it's crafted. Even if a woman is a stewardess and you're a multimillionaire bodybuilder, society says you should be honored to get to know. That's what I'm saying. You guys buy into that. This ain't no disrespect to her. None at all. But still, they don't even, that's a woman you don't even talk to. Period. Say that's the help. You're a stewardess, okay? Well, good for you. No, I don't want your number. But see, these dudes, that's what happens when you weak like that, you compromise and you get used, man. And then you overreact with a marriage. You trying to trap her. You trying to hold her in. That don't work, man. And then you start looking out in your corner of your eye. You see regular dudes. You're a millionaire. You work out. Regular fat niggas. She having long conversations and giving her Instagram to them. And you like looking at her saying, what's up with that? Oh, I'm a fitness person and he saw us and he wanted to know, my page. And I told him I could give him some tips. Yeah, you sitting up there accepting that. You stupid, man. That's just, and you do it. I know you do it. I know you do. You know why? Because I've been that nigga. But y'all don't care, man. So you're going to pay. And it ain't even about that. She can leave the new dude. She can leave him. But for the moment, that's what she wants to be. She wants to be where you're not. And that's what comes with it, man. That's how the game go. And guys, you got to stop thinking that marrying a woman is going to make her loyal. Spending bread is going to make her exclusive. It don't work that way, man. If they want to do that, they do that, whether you have money or not. And when you value yourself, you don't even deal with a woman like this. Nothing wrong with her, but she's a stewardess. It's almost like the Tiger Woods. He married a fucking maid. He married a maid and his head been fucked up ever since. That man was 300-400 million. All of these beautiful women, he chose a maid. And she didn't play with him. You saw what happened when she found out he was cheating. She did not play with him. That man ain't been able to act. That man ain't been the same since. And you would say in a case like Tiger Woods, he ruined something. This woman wanted to be committed. She didn't want to sleep with other men. She wanted him to be, more kids. But he wanted to step out. He should have never got married. But the simp, when we know it, the simp gets married because he wants in-house box. He wants to try to trap that woman. He wants to get in-house box. He wants to try to prevent that woman from going out and dealing with other men. He wants that woman to stop her rotation. Man, a woman who wants you stops her rotation. You don't have to ask. You just don't have to ask. She does it. And as a man, you will see that in your life. You'll see the ones who want to fuck with you the right way versus the ones that you got to go run behind. Oh, she's so fine, so now you got to run behind her. Oh, she's so cute, now you want to run behind her. You'll see that as a man in your life. There'll be women that you just don't have to do any of that for. You go to sleep, you guys didn't smash, you fall asleep on the couch, you wake up, house clean, clothes probably washed, kitchen clean. She just left. You ask her about it 3-4 days from now, and she tells you, oh yeah, you fell asleep. Or you was drinking, I don't know what happened, but you fell asleep. So I was looking around your house. I just put some stuff in order. Oh, it's not a problem. I enjoy doing it. Yeah, and you'd be like, damn. Because you don't date, because you're not dating women like that. You're getting played and used, and you coming out the pocket. You got to go pick them up, and then they want you to take them back. They saying, okay, I got to leave at 10. So now you trying to rush. The date ain't even a date. You got to, I don't do that. You got to rush a date. What she's saying is I got to leave at 10. She means she got to go get with her other nigga. But you think your ego won't let you say that. That's get rid of that, man. Get rid of your ego. I know what they do, bro. It don't hurt me. I know they do that. They say, hey, well, I can only be over there to 10:30. And it's 7. I say, okay, well, I can get you by 8. You get them by 8, you get back. You look at the clock. Next thing you know, you gotta get out of there about 9:45. And then they be pressing the issue too. Come on, I gotta go. Come on. Ah, that's a nigga, man. Get that. Get you trying to go see. All right, let me take you. That's what I'm saying. Let her have to. And that's what I mean, man. Are they doing that to you? Are they trying to rush to get to you? Are they doing extra shit? And that's another thing. He was too easy. He was a simp. He used his bread. He should have had that woman take that stewardess money. Or if she's selling that thing, get her a flight to where he lives. He said, yeah, I own a gym. I got my own gym. Where you at? I'm in New Jersey. Yeah, well, hey, listen, if you're interested in getting to know me, if you can fly down, we can go out. But I got to pay back my return flight. Yeah, if you want to fly back, yeah. Man, that's commitment. They got to be committed. This woman wasn't committed to him. And as a man, his standards are so low. He played himself, man. He discounted himself. He was too easy, man. And that's why, that's another thing. When you easy, they lose interest in you. He presented no challenge to this woman. No challenge at all. He was way too easy. And that's why he got what he got. That's why he got basically in a situation where he's got to go out on the stream and tell the world that they're no longer together. And his muscles, because you got guys out here in the gym, Jim Maxon, his muscles, it didn't work. His money, he's a millionaire. What's all these conversations? Just get your money. And let me tell you something. The guys, and they just take advantage of these guys, man. They tell these guys go overseas. They tell these guys lead with your wallet. These dudes are not players, man. That's not what players do. And they've convinced these guys that some kind of way that's the way. No, that's a waste of time. Game is what it is, and anything less than game is not game. You got to get you some game. Lead with your wallet is the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. That's an incel talking. Only an incel would even say some shit like that. But this is what you get, man. And this is what, you got a lot of guys. This guy's an incel now. He went from being married to a Bosnian model to being a fucking full-blown incel. Now he's just paying bills. Probably crying in his cornflakes because his woman done bounced on him. And I say that's what you get. I say that's what you get, man. That's just how it go, man. You have to be in demand. And that's another thing. When the way you carry yourself, you're not really dealing with women. You have to be in demand. And what I mean by that is when you in demand, you know your value. Because you in demand. When they hitting you up, this dude's a bodybuilder, they hitting you up in your DMs. They hitting you up. You own a gym, they hitting you up. At the gym, they flirting, they trying to get with you. That's a man who's in demand. And then as you carry yourself, you project that. When you sitting around here being single and a fucking incel and you don't want to date, You don't know how to deal with women. You overreact. You jump the gun. You start skipping steps. You start talking about marriage when you shouldn't be. You start dealing with abstinence. You start dealing with lack. What's that? Abstinence mentality, whatever, something like that. You start dealing with what if I can't, period. What if I can't get another like her? What if, you got to let that go, man. You got to have an abundance mentality. I you can get more just what like you found. Hell, go to Siberia. Hell, you got the money. I don't understand, man. You got the money. You got the money. He's just don't know, man. This is case. This guy just don't know. This guy could go to Bosnia, get a hotel room, and have as many Bosnian models as he likes. But he don't want that. So he's got to go through it, man. He got to accept that he made a lot of mistakes. He's got to accept it, and he's on the bottom. I got you, man. Like the stream, man. It's Saturday night. About to get back out there, man. And only bitch niggas sympathize with this guy. And that's the problem with so many. That's why, especially black men, they get played because whining and crying, that ain't gonna solve his problems, man. She doesn't owe him anything. Nobody owes you anything. And you can have what you earn. You can have the relationship that you earned, but nobody owes you. She doesn't owe him loyalty, commitment. He came to her wrong. All that stuff he should get anyhow because of the way he's dealing with her. But you want to watch movies and uh look at yourself as a nice guy and cry in your cornflakes, then okay, this is what you're gonna get. This is what you're gonna get over and over and over again. And she used him good too, bro. She got her name out here now. All these dudes, the celebrities with money, know that she's on the market. She's actually, this was a good guy. She just don't want a nice black man. She wants a, I wouldn't say a thug. Eventually that'd probably be what she wants. But isn't that what most of these? Come on, now we talking the truth, right? Now we telling the truth. That's what these guys do. These nice guy dudes go out here and they meet these beautiful models, and then they bring these beautiful models around other black men. They bring them around other black men and they lose them. So he walked into that, man. He was asking for that. He got what he was looking for. He walked into it, man. It's his own fault. And there's so many simps out there who just repeat the same lesson over and over again. They just repeat this same lesson because they don't want to be told nothing. They got to do this the hard way. And of course, he didn't learn anything from this. But yeah, you do need to now. We hope nothing. Hope this should happen. We hope he doesn't do anything to himself. If you know the guy, go check on this guy, man. Make sure he cool. It happens to some people. It happens to all of us to a certain degree. But life goes on, man. No prenup. He walked into it, brother. He said, "I don't want a prenup because I want her to know I want her to know that I trust her." And that was stupid. And he's trying to make her, and look, this, we don't have no problem with her. This is not a perfect woman. I'm not going to look at this woman because she's a Bosnian model and demand she be perfect. She's capable. If she lost interest in him, she lost interest. Now, yeah, they did get married, but we don't know how that happened. But no, I don't blame this woman. And it don't matter if I blame him or not. At the end of the day, he still got to go through this. He got to go through a divorce. He got to deal with a young Bosnian model who has attraction to black men. So she's gonna have to deal with the Raymonds and the Leons, the Leon in his drawers and flip flops when he goes over Saturday morning. He's a millionaire. Leon works down there at the high school. And he says, "Oh, you're a teacher?" He said, "No, I'm a janitor." "Yeah, I've been working down there for the last 5 years." "So you're a teacher?" "No, janitor." And he's a millionaire. And that's just something he got to get out of his feelings, man, and he got to turn the page. He got to go on about his business. That's the only way he can make it happen. There ain't no other way. All this running off at the mouth and posturing. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. And he got the bread, man. Instead of spending his money on her, he should have been getting him a game coach. He should have found him somebody to help him out. What the type of bread he got, he can have on the job training. He can have a guy go with him. He can say, "Hey, I want to go to Bosnia." I say, "Come on. You'll be my wingman." "Got you." I'd say, "What you want? What you looking for?" "What's up with you, Tabor?" I'd say, "What are you looking for? What are you here for? What are you trying to get?" That'd be the first thing I would tell him, because once he tells me what he's looking for, by the time we got to Boston, I say, "Okay, man, what you want?" We got to fill the place out. It ain't somewhere I want to go, but if that's what he wants, we can get that done. Because you know why? He can afford it. This guy's a multi-millionaire. He got more than a million. He's worth, what I'm looking on the internet, he's worth like almost 18, 19 million. And he's going to pay for, now, this thing I think is stupid, but he's going to continue to finance a lifestyle. Okay, now is that going to hurt him? I don't know. I wouldn't do it because he doesn't owe her anything. But he don't have to be alone. He does not have to be alone. He don't have to worry about where his next woman is coming from. It ain't about money and muscle, but you're still a young, healthy man you want a relationship. If you believe in yourself and trust in yourself, just like when you lift those weights, if he would turn that over to relationships, he wouldn't have a problem. He would have a problem. You're going to have a problem. He wouldn't be as bad off as he is. Simple as that. He also's got to raise up. I'm looking at his Adrian Brower and stuff. He's got to raise his game up. The people he hangs out with. Let me tell you something, man. Hanging out with a bunch of fucking thirst buckets. Why would you bring your woman around thirst buckets? Why? Why? You know your friends are thirst buckets, right? You know they are. They'll smash anything they can get. You've seen it. You're hanging out with them. They're fun. You can't bring your woman around thirst buckets, man. What do you think they're going to do? So that was a bad mistake. That was a terrible mistake to go around thirsty dude. Brought his chick around and they did what they do. And he said he caught him. Some guy he had to assault. But that comes from you, though, man. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what, I know people don't want to believe it. It's his fault because he didn't game on this woman. He was with her for 2 years. Okay, you really like her. You rich. You can afford it. Okay. You work out. Okay. You're a smart person. Okay. You want this thing to work. Well, you got to still game her, man. You still got to game your wife. Game is on. Game is you gonna need game as long as you here. You might need it in the afterlife. Game ain't just about flirting with women though. That's what guys think. That's all it's. No, it's about your personality, man. It's how you carry yourself. Game is being able to get on a regular flight, and because you know how to smile and get up and talk to the stewardess, next thing you know, you getting upgraded. Not saying that you asking for that. It's just the way you carry yourself. That's what. And game is about everything. It's about when you go to a car lot. Game is being able, to come up on the car lot. I'm not talking about with women. I'm saying just everything. Being able to get along with a lot of people. It's communications. And it's communication that leads to the result you're looking for. You're communicating with her for a reason. And you're communicating because you want her to respond a certain kind of way. You're communicating because you want the manager to give you your refund. And yeah, you basically be asking for special treatment, basically, but you know how to do it. And I'm not talking about lying. That's what I'm saying. Game ain't about lies. And if it takes a while to do it, you take the time out to do it. You take the time out to get your game up, tighten up your mouthpiece. You go on vacation, and it's perfect for you. That's the way you do it. I don't know who she left him for. I think some other streamer. That's a rumor. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it happened. He thought he could buy his way. Listen, man. I know people look at it like somebody. Oh, he broke. He just whining because he broke. You cannot buy your way into these relationships with these women. You cannot buy your way into these relationships. They either want you or they don't. Now it's good that you got money. It's good for you, maybe for her. But I'll tell you this: the moment you got to start spending, that's the moment she gonna start cheating. And like all the times, the guy she cheating with, he ain't got no money. He just a regular ass dude. And that's why I mean somebody got to go check on this dude because I hope this dude's straight. I hope this dude's straight. He all buffed out and swole up like that, and he can't keep a woman. And sometimes dating out of your league, man. I mean, for him, I'm talking about her. For him, she's out of his league. Why? Look at what just happened. From a standpoint, intellectual standpoint, you would say he's out of her league. She's the one that's a stewardess. This man's a multimillionaire professional bodybuilder. She's just a stewardess. She's just a fitness model on the internet. Intellectually, that's you would say he's out of her league, but that's not how he carries himself. He carries himself like she's out of his league, and that's why she left. The probably the whole time they were together, he kept putting her on a pedestal because he got money, and maybe that's what he want to do. He was like, "Hey, I want to do this. I want to do this. You the greatest thing. You the best thing happened to me. I just want." And that shit gets after a while, that shit gets tiring. She probably got tired of hearing that shit. She a regular chick. She like, I'm a regular person. I'm not great like that. Well, who's this guy think I am? Why is he worshiping me like that's a lot? Shit like so he played himself, man. He played himself, and that's why he's in the situation he's in. Yep, all the money and all the muscles, and he's still lame. To board, proper game takes years to acquire. On that one, well, you know, okay, it depends on when you start learning. For a lot of, for me, you start learning game about 14, 15, 14, 15. So by the time you turn 25, you got 10 years of mistakes, ups and downs, lessons learned. You know how to deal with women. You know exactly how to deal with them. You know how to deal with life. Your personality, you've perfected it. You've been homing it. You've been fine tuning it. You've been bringing it up to par. This is unacceptable. This dude is on some Cinderella type shit. You know, he wants a fairy tale. You know what they say? He wants the fairy tale. It just don't work that way. It just don't work that way. And he's a simp because he wants to finance her lifestyle, which makes no sense. Which tells me he's still in love. He's still in love with this woman. He's still in love with this woman. And I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't think that she is a healthy person to be in love with. I think he's just hurting himself. He's got everything going in his life, and he wants to continue to go down a rabbit hole with this woman who clearly has no interest in him outside of his finances. And now I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she would be concerned if something happened to him, but they're more or less just friends now. So yeah, you got to let that go. That's the whole thing about you ain't a real nigga till you turn it down. You got to turn some of that shit down. It's got to be a bad chick. Let me tell you something. When a bad chick come up to you, you got to be able to look at her and say, "I'm not interested." And it don't mean she unattractive. Don't mean she fat. She fine. She your type. But you need to do that, man, to show that you're not thirsty like that, and to take the lead and stop succumbing to the woman. You ain't a real nigga until you turn it down. I'm sorry, man. That's just the way it is. Now you can see her again. Say you turn her down Saturday. 3 weeks from now, you see her somewhere else. She come over. You can say, well, now you know what? We can go out. I mean, you talking about all of that. We can go out. You see what I'm saying? But guess what she knows? She knows she got to really, really win you over. You're not a thirsty dude. And guess what? I bet you she act right. I bet you she act right. Because that's what you got to get her doing, chasing your game. And that's what guys mess up. You guys so quick to throw in the towel. You guys so quick to call it a night. You got to get her chasing your game, bro. You got to spark her interest, and then from there, she needs some more of it. You give her a little bit, and then now she chasing you around because she wants some more. She like the way you talk. She like the way you make her feel. And if you can't do that, leave her alone, man. Or you can do like I do. I call women who don't chase my game. I call them motherfuckers crazy. Because you got to be crazy not to chase my game. You need to have a complete medical evaluation. You have lost your mind. And that's the way you got to look at it, man. They gotta take time out of their day and they gotta chase you. And they gotta get harassed by Negroes and they still trying to catch up. And they gotta call you up at 2:30 from the club with 1,000 Negroes at them talking about can they come by? Or I lost my I just remembered I lost this. I just remembered I lost that. I lost this. Can I come by? I got you. Her earring. She left the earring. You go and look on the couch. You find it. Put in a little Ziploc. Yeah, I found it. Can I come get it? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, why not? You know what she wants to do, man. Come on, man. That's what if you ain't getting that, bro, you gotta step your game up. Cause I like that too, man. I think about the club, all them niggas and stuff walking out of there, all them cars, headlights, people ain't moving, that big crowd. And I said, man, I ain't even had to get involved in that, man. And here she come. I like that. I like that. And that means, the dudes in there, the dudes in the club, they ain't talking about nothing, man. The women be like, I'm gonna go mess with. Yeah, they ain't talking about. They done tried to shoot at them all the time, all the time. They ain't going nowhere. She get up and leave because she don't want to be with him. She don't like what's in there. Yep, her new man could be the CEO of a cereal company, a hedge fund guy. These women use these influencers to get exposure. Then they gone. Yep, they do. But I can't blame her because he played into it. Yeah, yeah. His platform way bigger. He's rich. He's into fitness. Now she's into fitness. He boosted her, and now he's spending bread. Just like, well, not just like the Shannon Sharp thing. That chick got all her money too, bro. That chick got all her bread, and you cannot complain. You cannot complain about these women when these dudes leave the door wide open for them to do that. If you with someone married for 2 years, what do you guys talk about? Bills? You got to romance her, man. You have to be intoxicating to that woman. You have to be irresistible to her. And if you can't do that, man, you're wasting your time. That's why you do have to fine tune your mouthpiece. If you ain't fine tune your mouthpiece, that means you can say anything, anything. Your conversation is coming from your emotions, and it's just coming from the wrong place. Another simp, bruh. Another one bites the dust, brother. Another simp went out here and got his ass played. And the incels, this is the incels hero for the day, for the week, I guess. Well, he's an incel. He's an incel. And man, I hate to say it, he got what he deserved, man. How you gonna meet a Bosnian model in Dubai and think you can marry her? That woman from Bosnia. It might be two Negroes in Bosnia. Two. You want me to look? Let me look up. Bosnia don't have no black population. Let me see this right here. How many black people? How many black people? How many African Americans? How about that? Americans in Bosnia. Just curious. How many? Black residents are extremely rare in these countries, often described as a novelty. It's so few, they have no listed official. Yeah, two. There's two Negroes over there. The dude that's on the tugboat and the Uber driver. Ain't nobody over. Who gonna go to Bosnia, man? They said it might be some African diplomats, but African Americans. And they just said they get curious stares because they don't see people. We really think, man, and ain't no black people there. So if you went there, yeah, they're gonna look at you because you're the dancing bear. I mean, how many people are there? Here we go. 3 million people. Looks like a lot of land mass. So 3 million people, and the amount of African Americans is so low, they can't scale it. They can't even scale it, man. Can you believe that? Nah, man, and he's playing the good guy. I don't know, but they say he's a cuck, so maybe he don't care that other men sleep with her. Maybe that just doesn't matter. And it's guys out there, and that's what shows you, even with his muscles and his money, because he don't have no game, he's being treated like a guy who has no game. You would think there's some compromises because of his money, his profession. Nope. She's treating him just like she would treat the doorman. Just like she would treat the doorman. She cool with him, but she ain't gonna be with him no more. She needs her freedom, and he's paying for that. He's spending money for that. Like the stream, man. It's Saturday, another Saturday night in America. Are you getting out there? Don't be a strip club dude, man. Let the scrippers go, man. Let the script clubs go. They out there, they waiting on you, man. They want what you want. You need to go to the nightclub if you're going out. You need to go straight to the nightclub if you're going out. Go to the nightclub. That's where you want to be. And you need to do that. Yeah, it's harder there. That's good. The harder, the better. The harder, the better. The strip club, it's going to make you lazy in the game, man. It's going to make your game lazy. Yeah, there you go, TD. That makes your game lazy. When you go to the script club, your game get real lazy. And your ego gets played. It's an ego trip. You almost refuse to accept you paying them. You make it seem like they really want to be with you, period, off the muscle. Because that's the way it's set up. If they're good strippers, they're supposed to make you feel like you the one. Oh, those other guys, I don't care. You're the one. I just want to just dance for you. I just happen to need the money. That's what they're supposed to do. It's a hustle. It's a hustle, bro. That's what it's meant to be. And now's the time, man. About now, and you can do what you want to do, but about now, this is the time you go and get You got yourself dressed up, you clean, you walking around. You walking around. You getting numbers. You getting invited up to rooms. You doing all of this stuff about now, early. Because you never know. A lot of times you literally wind up not going where you were the club you had planned on going to, you going somewhere else. What's up with you, DeBoer?
Man, not too much, bro. Been at the highs, kicking it, chilling. It's hard to catch you, bro. Either it's too early or it's at the end.
That's how it goes, man. Did you want
But
to chime in on this?
oh yeah, for sure. Hey man, she deserved to go get whatever she gonna get.
But he gave her money. But he's rich.
As he should. Give her money. That's
What
all
you
she
say?
want anyway.
Well, no. She's a stewardess. He's a multi-millionaire like a fitness guy, but he's in the bodybuilding, and I think he's got a large online presence. And he met her in Dubai. She's just a stewardess.
Well, most chicks ain't really got nothing going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So her being a stewardess, I mean, that's besides the point. She look good. I ain't gonna hold you. So I know he upgraded her life,
Uh huh.
but you know they ain't gonna respect the game like that. Even if they wanted to, there's some hope in my bad. It's some things that they just go pull and they don't even realize they pulling it, man. That's just females.
But no, I'm just saying you hear guys saying that they money ain't right. So that's why they can't really get with women. Then guys say they ain't tall enough. Then guys say I need to go to the gym. And guys say I'm a nice guy. And this guy is all of that. This guy's a nice guy. His whole persona, this is a well educated, calm dude right here. I mean, he ain't no punk. He is not a punk or nothing like that, but he don't bother nobody. But yeah, if you bother him, he'll say something. This is a nice guy giving her money. Uh, she enjoying all these finer things that she could never enjoy without him. They get married. She accepts. Now all of a sudden, she dumps him. She don't want to be with him no more.
How long they was married?
Oh, I think about 2 years or something like that. Either 2 or 1.5.
I hope she get him for a bag.
For what?
A bag.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
hope
What
she get everything she want.
he has came out publicly and said that he's gonna still finance her lifestyle.
As he should.
That's what I mean. I don't know if I would do that. I mean, he ain't got the woman.
I mean, it don't matter. There's a chick that came out. It's like a little Spanish broad. It was a couple years ago, or maybe a few years ago, and she was talking about how the dude that upgraded her life should still pay for her lifestyle, and he does. He paid for her car. He paid for her apartment. He's like, you put me here. I'm not moving. You upgraded my life. You should pay for it. She was online, man. She was everywhere. Little Spanish chick. Got tattoos. Cute. Hey, she was talking her trash.
But
Blue something.
okay, it worked for her, but you don't have. I'm saying as a man, um, you have no obligation to do that for a woman. That's fine. She said it and he did it. But some people look at that as ridiculous.
I mean, shit, niggas do it.
No,
I
I
can
don't think.
say, I
No,
can,
no, not Negroes. I don't think Negroes do that one.
man,
I don't know. I
cats
mean,
do.
this dude, this the first dude I've ever seen sit back. His wife leaves him, and he wants to continue to finance her lifestyle. That's the first black guy ever seen that.
He the first person that came out. They got dudes that do it, big dog. Come on, man. You know there's dudes that be
Oh,
out here
but they
still
want
breaking
something.
bread.
But they want something. They ain't just breaking bread.
Yeah, it don't matter. They do it. The deal has been made. You know what I'm saying? If everybody get what they want, they finance, then that's just what it is. I mean,
You
that's just how cats been playing the game and act like they don't play the game like that, bro. I got older. I seen the game. You know, I know what dudes do. They say they ain't rocking with a chick a certain way and they be rocking with a tough. You feel what I'm saying? They'll break bread if she calls. Like, come on, man. We know what goes on. We grown.
uh for but they'll want something.
I mean, of
What's
course.
what's the point of me financing a woman's lifestyle and she's sleeping with other men and I have limited time to even deal with her and I'm trying to maintain my lifestyle and deal with other women. Why would I finance her lifestyle?
Cause she probably gave him a nice proposition.
Yeah, she wants to leave him.
Yeah, and want some and want the lifestyle. She want to take the lifestyle with her, as she should.
Okay, well, that's where a lot of people online disagree with him because they don't see why well, they're married. I would let the courts go through. That's what I'm saying. We would have to she get the alimony. I'm a millionaire. We'll go through the courts. I'm gonna get some lawyers. They gonna
She
press
don't.
her ass. They gonna press her ass. So she better have everything together. So once we get the divorce, I'm gonna go with what the judge says. Judge says this is about you get. I'm gonna give her that. I'm not giving her no financing her lifestyle. She's all
Shit.
out. She's all out and about with various men, and I'm paying for that.
Is they got kids together?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Man, that chick is gonna get it. Man, hopefully he ain't in Cali. Man, they gonna bleed him, bro. This what I mean about the laws that destroy other men, and they know it destroy them, and they still rock with them. Like it'd be crazy.
Um, I follow you on that, but I think he destroyed himself. I think that he met this Bosnian model. We just looked up. There's no black people in Bosnia, right? It's like three. You know, um, he met this Bosnian model. She's young, fitness model, and I don't know what he thought. He thought that something can come out of it. I'm saying for me, I wouldn't even thought about that. There ain't nothing gonna come out of no shit like that. She from Bosnia? Yeah, man. Man, you better leave that woman alone, man. The fuck you talking about a chick from Bosnia?
There ain't no way, G. I'm looking besides the live thing on the back end over her face. This her in the all white and then her face, man. This shorty cute, bro. Like it's just like any
Oh, I
chick.
mean,
Dudes go try, bro.
yeah,
The dudes go try.
she got no fat. Oh, she's a model. She's a model and a fitness trainer. She got flat stomach. She works out. She's long. If you like them long like that, she's a slender chick. Um,
Lord.
and
I know.
she got her makeup on. So you see them there together. They're into each other, right? But man, my problem with him is, and this is what guys do. He played himself way too soon in relation. He tried to make he's trying to have a relationship, but the way he's trying to have it, he's trying to create it, and it's not. It don't work that way.
Well, how does it work then, big dog?
It happens. It happens. You're dating someone, and over that period of time, things start to fall in place. And because you don't do this, it's not based on what you can do for them. In the sense they understand that you're a wealthy person, but you're not going to date them because you're wealthy.
And you know what? Being you saying this, bro, like the overall situation, man, shorty go get her come up she looking for. We all know about her now. Dudes been seeing this going on, but they still allow it to happen. They ain't got no paperwork in place or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the chick still want to be famous, but Man, this be dude's fault, bro.
Yeah, okay. Now we talking. I blame him.
This be
I blame
dude's
him.
fault,
You you
bro.
you you got a Bosnian wife, girlfriend, right? Bosnia. You met her in Dubai. She's from Bosnia. Ain't no black people in Bosnia. You have to, as a black man, wonder why she's interested in you. That's A. And B, there's video of her on his streams. He's bringing her around other black men and they flirting with her. She's giving them their information. And I'm like, yo, and there's one guy he had to assault. Because the guy said something, he said something to the guy said something back. He's like, yo, man, that's my wife. And he had to go over there and smack the dude.
The black dude that happened recently.
Yeah, the big buff guy right there got into a fight over her with another streamer.
I think I see that video. It was going around a few months back. Homie was tripping. He was drunk. He did that to a couple dudes. But man, it be dude fault, bro. Well, I hope she get what she want, bro. I hope she get the car, the house, get us some bread, like get a hot vacation home. I hope she get everything, bro. Nigga say married her with no prenup.
Yep. He went out there, married her, no prenup. And another thing, the other women, when he starts dating other women, I'm telling you right now, they're not gonna like that he's still spending money on her. Like I'm not talking about a couple of bucks. This guy's spending a significant amount of money on this woman every month. They're not gonna like that, man. Guys don't understand when you simp yourself out. I don't care what these women. The women want a simp. They do. They want a simp. They want their simp, but they don't want a man that's being simped by other women. And now he's coming up. They ain't gonna like that guy.
Yeah, that's something they could be having in their pocket.
Yeah. So that's another reason why he shouldn't do it. How about this? Don't get married. How about that?
Don't get married.
Yeah, simple as that. How about all the prenup? Forget a prenup. How about we don't get married? So when you lose interest, guess what? It's over. Simple
Just
as
walk
that.
away.
Yeah. And I gotta see why they don't have kids. Cause see, you gotta blame him on that. Cause what are you doing with her?
For real though.
Why marry her and you ain't gonna have no kids by her?
Should have been pregnant the first 6 months. If you talk about giving the access with no prenup.
Well, if you're a healthy man, looks like, she's healthy. You do have to wonder why. Cause maybe I see on here this dude had a bout with some steroids. Maybe them steroids fucked him up.
It be happening too, bro. They get on that shit young. And my bad. They get on it young and mess up their body.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it right now. Okay. Does not. They don't have any kids together. And they struggle with yep. There you go. There you go. So you go out here and you put that shit in you, thinking that you're gonna be all swole and all of that. Now you can't have kids. And you got to understand, we haven't heard her side. A woman could look at you and say, well, I want to have kids. Look, a woman, that might be a big thing to her. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She's like, I'm married and, my grandma, I promised my grandma, my family. Yeah, they said, I don't want this layup getting smashed. So she said, we got to end this because I want children. So he ain't said it, but that might be why he's so willing to, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm gonna still finance your lifestyle. Because you want kids.
So they lay up and get smashed, bro. For real though. Man. I got a daughter, so well, I got two. But nonetheless, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, nobody wants that for their kid, bro. Nobody wants that, bro. But yeah, bro. Hey, she pretty though. Yeah, he should have put a few babies in her.
Well, but guess what? What's prettier? Other women, 3 million people over in Bosnia. All you got to, man, he's a multi-millionaire. Ain't no money. There ain't no money in Bosnia like that. I mean, he a black bodybuilder that's a multi-millionaire. I'm telling you, man, he's not thinking. That man can clean fucking house over there. He's single. He don't have to do nothing. He don't have to get on no day nap. All he's got to do is go into the night scene. They got nightclubs out there. If it's a race thing, I don't know. I'm saying that I have no idea. But he can hire a bodyguard. He could be protected the whole man. They just said in the Google thing, it said if you black over there, you'll be a novelty. They said there's so few black people that they probably be looking at you, you know, weird because they haven't seen a black person before. And I'm telling you, why don't he just do that? Finance her lifestyle. Forget about her, man. Go over there if that's what you like. Go over there. Get a bunch of Bosnian models waiting on you. They probably thinner, cuter, finer than her.
Yeah, man, but he in love though, bro. That's a pretty face. I ain't gonna. She got a missionary face. I ain't gonna hold you, G. He in love with a
You should
G.
go to her
Yeah.
Insta, man. She's all on. She's spread on her Insta.
Oh, since he's free. All right, I'm about to go look that up.
His name's Larry Wheels. Go look up Larry Wheels' wife Insta, and you go take a look. There's a lot of pictures of her on his Instagram. What's up with you, Star P?
What up, dog? Big dog, my guy, PE, Platinum Elite. What's happening? What's good with you, Mike?
I'm listening, man.
No, I was just gonna say, this dude is a sucker, man. He's a sucker. I've seen him once. I watched a couple little videos. How he all gleeful with his broad, and then so she got that dude on the chain. Like, come here, little puppy. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Come here, my little protective, my guard dog. You know what I mean?
But,
That's all that. Oh, go ahead.
no, no, no. Nice guy. You have to find a woman that not saying it, but actions. She wants that type of guy. Look, we got to grow up on this stuff, man. A lot of women don't like nice guys, and I don't want to go into the Pookie Ray Ray. I'm just saying this is a nice dude. She probably don't like a guy like this. She's not attracted to a guy like this. Maybe she likes a regular dude who's a little. He eats a cheeseburger. He don't work out like that. He his presence turns her on. Maybe she finds this guy dry. He's boring. He's all buffed out. She probably don't even like dudes like that.
But it was still a smart business move for her.
Oh yeah, from a business standpoint, but we okay. You're right. You want to say just somebody's willing to? Yeah, coming from Bosnia. Yeah.
Not even for bodies, just as human to human transaction. That is a sweet deal. If her dude got money and she on to come up to do the same thing he doing, and they link up and she pretty like that. Like I know the videos was nice. I know they was shooting some nice videos.
Check
Yeah.
this
You know
out.
what I'm saying?
He he's so infatuated with her. If she was to tell him to jump off a bridge, he'd do that. He'd do it.
I hope not. I mean, we.
He'd be like, oh. If that's what
Well,
it takes for you to, if
why
that's
would he?
what it does for you to love me, oh, I'll do it for you. No, he'll jump off the moon.
Well, yeah, I would hope he wouldn't hurt himself, man, or do anything like that.
I'm telling you, man, he open. He's so open, man.
Well,
You can as a man, you can't be like that in no situation, man. You gotta stand solid in every type of situation in this world. Dealing with broads, dealing with business, dealing with money, dealing with everything. Every perspective when you walk down the street, wherever you go, all that cotton toe bull crap. Nah, man. Nah. And if look, the woman, whatever woman that you involving yourself with, that broad got to be right there, and she better be in line, because if she's not, she don't rock with you. I already talked about this over and over and over again, and these these instances keep showing up. Like what you guys not understanding. If you not on I ain't gonna say on top, but I'm just saying like if you not the head of any bro, it could be you could have one bro, two bro, three bro. I got like four right now. But if you ain't not the head, then then you ain't then you out of there. You
Hey,
must to the side.
let,
And just
let me
because
ask.
just because you swole, just because you got money, don't mean you not no sucker. That don't mean
Okay,
that.
so let me ask you, was the Dre situation based on the money he had to come up off of, or the Jordan situation? Like anybody black that had to give up any big amount of money, were they suckers too?
What you referring to, buddy?
I'm talking about like Jordan. He gave up over 100 million. Dre gave up over 100 million.
Sucker.
Like, like
Yup, sucker. All that
why?
all that sucker stuff to me.
I don't
That's
know,
all
bro.
suck. That's all sucker stuff, man. Cause you ain't look. You as a I'm look. I keep saying that I'm a player. I'm a player. I'm gonna do everything in my power to maximize my playerism. So a broad ain't gonna get a dime amount up out of me unless I want to give her that, and it's gonna be because of her duty. It ain't gonna be because it's even the laws and all this. Man, okay, whatever. Well, let's look at these laws and they'll break this stuff down and see how far it really go. I'm intricate like that, bro. So I'm just saying I can't speak for the rest of these little mud puppies. I don't know. I'm saying for me, ain't happening. And don't tell me I'm making 100 million, 200 million. Da, 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 da. You don't got the time to go study some stuff to basically gonna give you a more of a better position when it comes to your bread. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
You talking about the
These
females?
cats, these cats better go down to the law library, start reading some stuff, and start getting to this legislation and knowing how to handle themselves when it comes to these courts. That's the thing. These dudes get this bread and then they become lazy. They become complacent, and
Yeah,
they
but
just think more
Niggas
and
don't
just
want to
think
be sitting around learning the law.
and just think and just think and no, hold on, let me say this.
this
And just
guy.
think it's just gonna be handed to them. Come on, man. I'm serious.
Okay, yeah, no, Star P. What's wrong with a man who falls in love? Right, he's a
Man.
wealthy man. He's a fitness instructor. He don't like he's not the Miami lifestyle, the New York. He don't like that. He thinks that there's a woman out there who he can Cinderella. He can once she comes into his life, he's generous with his money. He's home all the time. Uh, and it just didn't work out. What's
I ain't
wrong with
saying
that?
you. I'm not saying you can't break no bread with the broad that you rocking with. I'm not saying that at all.
No, I'm
If
saying it just didn't work out. He tried to make it work, but it just didn't work out. No, no, no. And the reason I
but,
said that because all people think that shit, but it don't work that way. That's what I'm saying. Okay, um, I met her in Dubai. I'm gonna bring her to America. Never been to America. I'm gonna be good to her. She's Bosnian. Uh, she's in love with me. And then he started introducing her to his friends, and then she found out. He found out she wasn't that much in love with him.
you got to catch clues, man. And listen, look at the photo that you got up there, bro. Look, he all goofy face. She she she's down there like get off of me. She, she almost has a stink face, bro. Like, oh my God, I don't not like. You gotta catch clue as a man. You gotta recognize when somebody don't rock with you, like for real. And then this dude is above dude. You telling me there ain't another broad out there that'll be head over heels over him versus this broad.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
There's there's women for this. This is not a bad. He's not a bad looking dude.
you have
And
to.
I'm not.
Well, we
I'm
don't need to
telling you,
do that.
bro.
Hold on, stop. We get your point though. Look, You would have to ask him that, though. That's what I'm saying. That's up to him. I don't. Maybe he don't believe that.
He has low self esteem. Why you think he got all swole like that? His self esteem has been low. So he's like, oh, I'm about to go
He
hit the
can't have
gym
anything.
so I can feel better about myself. That's some internal stuff that he got to deal with, and he can come get some game from me. I can help him with that.
Hmm.
I can help him with that. I'm serious.
And see,
Hey man,
he been putting them roids, and see now he can't have kids. See, he got to understand women. That's why you shouldn't do him. Okay, you ain't as buff and big as him. Okay, but you still got your nuts. You know, I had burnt, cooked his nuts off, putting that needle in him. And now, and I can see it. It's gonna come out her side. She ain't saying nothing. She gonna say, "Well, he can't have kids," and that's a big deal to me.
let me tell you something, PE. Let me tell you something, Platinum Elite, on some real stuff, bro. I even teach my son this shit. I say your most powerful weapon is your mind, and you heard it from me first. Start platinum. Your most powerful weapon. That goes for every man. Your most powerful weapon is your mind. Period. If you thinking low and all the other bull crap and you all emotional and you all like, nah, I'm
Yeah,
telling you right now. I'm just saying, man.
but Star P,
This is just some game I'm trying to give right now. I'm
no,
just trying to talk
Star,
something.
Star P, Star P.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
If you was working out and somebody you saw a guy at the gym and he told you he got about 5 of those steroid needles and you use them.
Hell no, I don't fuck with none of that shit, man. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What?
Yeah, they went too far, man. I mean, you can't do that, man, because you got to think about it.
Nah,
You
man.
got to think about it in the
Nah,
future,
man.
man.
No, I build myself up on a regular, man. I do my little. I don't. I'm not like a over exercising aholic, but I do. I get my little push ups in here and there. You know what I'm saying? I do what I can. So man, anybody about to just come up on me and be able to do something? I don't know. I'm gonna be able to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be nothing like that. You know, but nah, drugs, man. I don't even fuck with that shit. The furthest I go with the drug is alcohol, my liquor. I like my liquor, and I smoke my tobacco.
I got,
Besides that, I don't mess around, man. Oh, hell no.
I got you. Well, I don't think he do drugs at all, but
So
I think he touched.
steroids, that's drugs. That's drugs, buddy. So what you
I know a dude.
what you talking?
I know a guy who, well, you know, he got locked up, but before he got locked up at the gym, you could get that stuff from him. And he told me one time that this chick, he had put her on a cycle, and he said she didn't pay him. And he was like, "Yo, man, I need my money." And he said, "Man, every time she comes here, because she would come there to work out, some kind of way she don't have my money." He said, "I got something for her." And I'm like, "What you gonna do?" He said, "You'll see." So he did it, and then he was like, "I went up there, you know, went to work out." He said, "Oh yeah, I got her." He said, "What?" He said, "I gave her another dose." And I'm like, "Okay." He was like, "Well, no." He said, "Now she finna." He said, "I'm finna turn that bitch into a man." I said, "Yeah, that stuff is potent, man." And he said he started giving her more than he knew the right amount of dosage for men and women. He started giving her a man's dosage. And sure enough, one day, it was about 5 months later, I was in the gym, man, and this big buff chick came in and her voice, I thought it was a dude, man. It was a woman. I said, "Man, did he do
Yeah,
that?"
you got to be careful with that stuff, man. If you're
Yeah.
messing around with that stuff, man, nah, it ain't even necessary. More so, people do that stuff out of desperation because they don't have the fortitude just to do it naturally and just go up there, get you some pull-ups, get you some push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Get you some dips, some curls. You know what I'm saying? Some people they just don't have it, so they need to pop some magic. And now, oh, okay, now they a superhero all of a sudden. Man, that's whack, bro. That's whack. And then it mess up, and then it fucks with your mentality. You turn into a mad person. because if you don't get your fix, it's no different than a person on the street
Well,
that's
you're not.
talking
No,
her on or something. I'm just I'm
no,
just
no.
I'm just saying, bro.
Roid rage. You're right. Roid rages. Your adrenaline is so high you can't.
It's no difference, bro. It's no difference. You got to be
You
careful
got
with that stuff.
you got guys in jail right now because they had a roid rage, and they say you get so elevated and so mad, it's like like a wild dog. You just lose your mind. You can't stop yourself, and then you got people in jail because they was on that stuff. That's why it's illegal even to have that stuff. But yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, I don't know. We gonna she gonna
This,
talk. I don't even know if she gonna tell the truth. She'll talk about why they're not together. She may not reveal it, but I think if you married for 2 years, these are two young, healthy people. There's
yeah.
no children there. There's some issues with that because that's almost unacceptable. You can't be sleeping with your woman for 2 years, and she's a fitness model, and you're a fitness dude. That you both of you guys are very healthy.
Ain't no baby came up out of that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's that. You know what I'm saying? Come on,
uh,
man. Ain't no baby came up out of that. I know he's smacking raw. I know he ain't using no condom. If he been rocking with her for that long, he ain't using no condom. She ain't using no laxative or whatever. You know what I'm saying? No.
yeah.
Women from the women that I've dealt with, they don't even like none of it because it throws their what you would call it off. It throws their cycle off and stuff, bro. It really all that stuff throw their cycle. They don't even like to use it before those reasons. So I already know, man. I had multiple bros tell me that, like I don't, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I will put my strap, I will put my condom on and stuff like that. It.
Yeah, we don't have to be that
Yeah, yeah.
descriptive, brother.
My bad. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just being real, bro.
Hold on for a minute, Star
Yeah.
P. What was you saying, Tabor? Your
They
phone
making
messed up,
fun of yeah, my
huh?
bad. They making fun of you in the chat. They said Roy Rage.
Are you talking about him, Star P?
No, you said Roy Rage. No,
Oh
but
yeah, that's what they call. You know that, Tabor.
Mhm.
People get on that stuff, man, and that stuff is dangerous too, man. And this is things it'll do to you. You'll get there. You'll be. I know a guy in high school. Man, that dude took that stuff. Man, that man came the next year. That man was in the 11th grade. He barely could make the field. He was just like everybody else. Man, that man got on them roids. Man, that man was so big, man. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I had never stood next to someone. That dude was like a bodybuilder, man. It was like, man, what happened to him? And for a while, nobody, knew it, but because eventually you found out steroids. I said, oh, that's what that do? Man, that dude arm was so big, man, because he was a young person. That man was built like he was 26 years old.
But that exactly play it age you real fast. It make you look old real fast. It give you acne. You be roid raging,
Mm-hmm.
and it prevent and if you take it too long, it kills it kills your sperm, man. You won't be able to get you won't be able to have no babies.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. He did that stuff too long, and it took his ability to have kids away. That nigga powder puffing.
Yeah, and see now, maybe she want to carry the kid. Like I'm saying, there's ways that he's rich, so yeah, all of this stuff it just don't make sense, man. I mean, you married for 2 years, no kids. Both you guys in fitness, but no kids. Now y'all finna break up, and you say I'm still gonna finance her lifestyle. It just doesn't make
It's
sense.
crazy. But he not functional big, yo, because
He he
I
he
saw
is
I
he
saw
just my bad. I'm gonna interrupt.
yeah, you got it.
He just a sucker, man. She done licked him like a lollipop, and then hey, really ain't nothing else you can say. But go ahead, my bad, bro.
Yeah. But nah, he done for a play. Yo, he can't even the nigga can't even move like that. Like they show him wrestling like a 125 pound. wrestler took beat him down, man. So he taking mad L's, dog. His girl left him. He just a big blockhead, can't have kids. He taking mad L's,
Damn.
dog. He taking mad L's. He gonna have to. He got to stop taking L's, man, and get it together. Hopefully he will, though. You know, after you take a couple of L's, you know, you usually bounce back. You know, you take a couple of L's, bounce back. You know,
Yeah, he
I
got to
will,
get.
I will say this. I do wish him the best, though. I don't wish no bad on him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But it's
yeah,
just, you're making a lot of mistakes, man, and definitely how he
well,
dealing with his broad. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? For real.
Well, it's hard out here, and what he needs to understand. I don't think he understands it. This is a battlefield out here, man. It's hard out here. It's not as easy as you think. And this is what I think his problem is. He thinks, okay, I work out, I'm in great shape, I got money in the bank, I'm young. These women, when I met this Bosnian model, which is, hey, this is what I want, and boom, that's it. No, man, you still got a gamer. You still got to get her up tight. And why you bringing around? Why you bringing around them, Adrian Brown? Why you bringing around niggas? Like it's like, what's wrong with you, man? Why would you bring your woman around them? And he's bringing her around, and she done got him in trouble. It's like, man, you need to talk to your woman. Say, hey, listen, when you with me, you with me. Don't be entertaining these dudes. Some they want to talk to you. He's scared to say that, so he lost. He's gonna lose that anyhow, man.
these niggas is broke. They have to do that streaming on Kick. They have to do it. AB, all that money AB had gone. He signed a contract. Larry, he talked about all his money gone. Had to sign that. All these niggas was rich at one point. I agree, but they lost it though. They lost it.
Well, and you're gonna lose it dealing with women. I'm tell you that. If you giving up Bosnian models, look, man, look, and Bosnia he got no money. Like that's what I'm saying. He don't know, man. They don't. They eat fucking bologna sandwiches and seal meat. They ain't eat. They not on the,
Damn. What the fuck?
and
And
they not
and
living
and,
that
and,
great.
and, and crackers. Eat
Yeah,
crack.
they're not living like he's assuming that she's living great. She's not living great over there. She's just in great shape or whatever, young model. Hey, you want to smash? Smash. Let her know. We can't get married. Also, let her know. Say, hey, look, this is between me and you. I took some thing. I probably did stuff I shouldn't have done, and I can't have kids. All that stuff about let's get married and then find out what we don't like about each other. That's just stupid. And then we can divorce. That's just nonsense. You
Shit
can be
desperate.
you could be smashing a chick for about 4 months, and she's trying to come over, and you could be like, man, I ain't want to fuck with her no more. It's just the way we are. We just lose interest. It's not to be mean to that person. You just like, man, I'm let the next because you be like saying, man, I hope she find another nigga. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm serious, man. That's how I go, man. You got it's but you can't be weak, man. And this dude is weak. He's just weak, man. And
He
this is
is,
why
man.
he's gonna keep going through. He's gonna keep catching hell.
There's so many situations where I've dealt with bras for a certain period of time, and I literally was praying to the Creator, please somebody come get this girl of my life, please. I'm literally begging, like, please. It's when a woman is really rocking with you, it's difficult to get them off of you. I'm telling you right now, it's difficult, man. It's not an easy thing.
No. Women become
And
like
go ahead.
they
I'm
become
telling you,
like
man.
dudes. No, they become like dudes. No, you can break a woman can break up with most men. Well, I hate, you know what? I don't even want to. I gotta. Well, most black men, and they gonna try to fight the dude. They gonna run down on her, catch up with her, and try to fight the dude, intimidate the dude.
Mhm.
You have women though. You can reverse that because a lot of those women, when they really want you, they'll do the same thing. And you could be like you just said. You could be like, "Yo, we just hanging out together," and they like, "Well, I better not see you with another bitch." You're like, "What you talking about? We just cool, right? We cool, right?" Well, I'm just telling you, and next thing you know, you living your life, you with somebody else who you want to be with, And next you know, here she comes starting shit.
That's what they
And you,
do.
yeah, yeah. So
That's what
you
they do.
you gotta accept the world the way it is, and this is what he has to do. This isn't a fairy tale. This is the real world. Um, um, you shouldn't have just gave money. Ain't gonna get what you trying to get. Money ain't gonna do it. And you what you need to do, man, because like I said, you're not gonna be able to go forward giving this woman money. Because when you get into another relationship, believe me, it's gonna matter, man. I don't know. I, it's gonna matter. Now, maybe if you get another Bosnian chick, it probably won't matter. I don't know how they move in Bosnia. But if he get with a regular American woman and she hear that you giving this woman $35,000 a month and you really don't have to, she ain't gonna fuck with you, bro. She gonna say hell no. And let me tell you something. Whatever you giving her, you finna triple with them. They was like, okay, well you gonna give me 300. You giving this other bitch $35,000, you gonna give me $350,000, nigga. Well, you the one started. Don't give them nothing. Don't give neither one of them anything.
And she's still gonna be sleeping with other dudes, yo. He giving her 35,000, and she letting other niggas smash. That's crazy.
Now he gonna be going over to the house, which I don't know
Nah,
why. This is the type of nice guy dude. He's got on his workout stuff. He goes over just to say hello, and he walks into the place, and Leon is right there in his flip flops and drawers, sitting on the couch. Probably Leon's 35, and he's playing a video game. And his model chick comes out looking beautiful, great shape. But to look at the this, and you know, like most men, he gonna say, "Wait, so you left me for this?"
that nigga ain't even gonna say that. He just gonna go on about his business and be yo. I don't know why niggas. I don't know why we have a lot of people have gotten desperate. Well, not a lot of people. A lot of men have gotten desperate. Yo, like really desperate. We act like they ate more women than men. Like they more of them, fella. They more of them than us. But we acting like there's less of them than us. It's crazy to me, dog. It's crazy to me.
But
Now I
society,
know.
no, no,
Mm,
society has engineered us to okay, men. The value is the woman, just a woman. Period. Stop. Full stop. With the assumption that she's healthy to have kids, right? But a woman is a woman. Period. They don't need nothing else. They don't need nothing else. Just be a woman, preferably, obviously be able to carry his kids. But the man, on the other hand, he still has to achieve all these things. Like this guy's in shape, he's got money, he's young. But in society's eyes, there ain't no difference between him and her. And he's met a level where he can be her provider, her protector. And that's where society's fucked up because a lot of these guys, they don't see the value in themselves.
exactly, yo. Exactly. That nigga, he cooked.
Bingo,
He cooked.
bingo.
That's the reason why he became a whole bodybuilder in the first place. That nigga was
I,
mentally
I,
cooked.
I said that earlier. I said that earlier, didn't I? Didn't I? Low self esteem. He hates himself. Shout out to Dean. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I wouldn't go that far, but um I would say that you're right. That stuff, man, it's hard out here. Life is not easy. When you take these shortcuts, they come back to hunt you, man. And I mean the guy's huge, right? I used to be in the gym all the time, right? I never got, I didn't take no roids, but man, I was tempted because your gains, man. I mean, that stuff will swell you up. But I think I read something about it's a horse pill, and I said, no, I ain't fucking with that.
Man, I knew a firefighter down here in Dallas that got caught selling steroids. And
Oh yeah.
boy, they try to put him in jail for the rest of his life, but he beat the charge. But still, man, like that joker big. That nigga is huge, yo. Like if a fire broke out, nigga, he gonna bust through the door, the
The Hulk,
fire,
the Hulk.
crack nigga huge, but he got kicked off the no, after all that shit got kicked off and everything. But still, that I know that nigga was the truth.
Let me say this right here, and you guys probably disagree, but this is what I think. when you with a woman and she bad, I could say any woman. Let's go with a really attractive, fine one. You gotta, you gotta demonstrate to her that while she's with you, I'm not even talking about no claim. I'm not saying she your girlfriend. You got to demonstrate with her. If you and her are going out, her attention needs to be turned toward you. And if other men want to occupy her attention, she needs to turn that down. Now, you shouldn't have to do that, but some of these women have to be told that. Do you guys agree?
Instructed that. Y'all agree with that?
Mhm.
Though I will say this though, if she goes against my instruction, it's a wrap. It's done. It's done. It's done.
I got you on that. Hold up. I seen a nigga and he was just dating her. He had he had that chick so sewn up. She wouldn't talk to her baby daddy while he was around. Her baby daddy would get in her face and, hey, I want to ask you about the kid. Hey, she would just keep on walking. Keep on walking. He told her, he said, don't you talk to no nigga while you with me. And no, it wasn't no argument. He's like, yeah, you want to go, who the fuck you think? No, she wanted him. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean when I'm trying to tell guys. That woman gotta want you, and you'll be surprised what she'll do when she wants you. She wanted him, man. And now, when he wasn't around, she would talk to her baby daddy. As a matter of fact, she told her baby daddy, well, if I'm with him, he don't want me to talk to nobody else. And he was like, well, yeah, I'm trying to ask you something. He said, I know. She said, I know, but he don't want me to talk to nobody else. And I'm sorry, I ain't gonna be able to talk to you if he around. And hold up, this didn't come from no fist. This wasn't him interfering. She can do what she want to do, but you know what she did? What he asked her to do. And that's why he was fucking with her. And that's what I'm saying. Guys, you cannot take some Bosnian model and take her around thirst buckets like Adrian Broder or whatever his name is. You can't take her around thirsty streamers. They thirsty niggas. What you think they're gonna try to talk to her? She's easy target. She's from fucking Bosnia. He did that. I'm a different type of nigga. Bro, let me tell you something. When I'm with somebody, I do not take her around niggas, man.
Nah,
I don't.
that ain't smart. That ain't a good idea. That ain't a good idea.
This is my philosophy as a player. If I'm messing around with a woman and we out, if I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you at the time. When we separate and go our separate ways, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what the fuck she does. But when we interacting with each other and we here like face to face chilling,
Uh-huh.
then it's me and her,
I got you.
and it's all that matter, and nothing else matter.
But
And
the
my
thing
that's
about
just
it,
that's just Rob. But yeah,
yeah, a
yeah,
good
go ahead.
woman knows. A good woman already knows. A good woman, when she's dealing with her man or some man, when randoms come up to her, there's nothing has to be said. She lets him know that right now she can't talk. Simple as that. Cuts him off. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. And then she stands. If anything, she'll move even closer to you. Let him know. Yeah. And most niggas know that. So okay, I say okay. They keep on walking. Ain't about you got a man. Ain't none of that. Instagram, nope. She just look at him, and then as a man, you ain't never said shit to her about that. But that's what I'm saying. As a man, you know when you got a good one. You know when you got a good one right there. You be like, okay, man, shit, this motherfucker right. This
But see,
motherfucker don't.
that's a level of respect that you know what I'm saying that she just didn't have a homie on. Like that's just a level of respect that she just didn't have. And I don't even really care about them loving me. I just really care about the respect part. Like, cause I think to me, respect is like the biggest sign of love a woman can give a man. Yo, like you know what I'm saying. All that extra shit that niggas be wanting them to do is out of line. Is that is goofy.
Oh yeah, that's nothing. There, you talking about something? Yeah, I got you on that. That ain't nothing.
Mhm.
That means nothing. A woman can come to my house, swallow me up, right? Get me all into, oh, she's in love. Walk outside. and get with her nigga and laugh about my ass. Yeah, that don't mean nothing.
Exactly. That don't
It's,
mean nothing.
yeah, it's their actions, man. You gotta go by the actions. And it's as you know,
Yep.
they police themselves. And I think a lot of dudes don't want to deal with that. I think that's a big issue because guys, that's how you get shot. That's why you get in trouble. She's not doing it. It's a lot of stuff she can do. Man, it's a lot of stuff she can do. I'm serious. Her ex, that's her problem. You out having dinner, her ex show up, you looking at her saying, and a lot of times they won't say, that's another thing. You got to know when women are using you. You out, you and her having a date or whatever. Here come her ex, and next thing you know, the nigga talking to you. You don't even know this nigga, but she ain't said nothing. And after it's all over, you like, how come you ain't say nothing? Well, I don't know. He was talking to you. So, bitch, that nigga came for you.
He
He
don't
wanted to
even
know
know me.
why I'm taking you out. You date other men, don't you? Well, I'm just sorry. I know where he real jealous. He like, are you still with him? Oh no, we divorced or we ain't together. But he real jealous about me. Like, bitch, get the fuck away. Bitch, don't you? I'm not arguing with this nigga over you. You ain't even worth that. That's what I'm saying. You niggas gotta know. That's what I'm like, man. I shake my head when they do that. I say, hey man, you know what? Here you go, bro. I slide out from under the table. You good? There you go.
Man, Plat,
Yeah.
plus you can't even
I,
win
I,
that, Plat. Like you
I'm
just
going.
hanging out. You just hanging out with her. You don't even like you say your feelings is not invested. This
I,
nigga got his whole heart, baby, got his family, kids, and everything tied up in his
man.
bra. He extra invested, so he about to go extra hard. And you like, nigga, I don't even want to fight you, man, because I don't even. I'm just
Well,
out here, dog.
be crazy though, positive. Be crazy now. I mean, yeah, because he hit me, he is crazy. But no, I just slide out. But no, you'll say I'm not gonna say I don't want to fight you, but I say, hey, bro, calm down. No, nigga, I want to see what the fuck, nigga, that's my motherfucking lady, nigga. I back up out of there and say, hey, bro, that's your woman. And then she ain't said nothing. I say, I'm out of here. I didn't know. And I get on down.
I'm
And
going the other way. Absolutely. At
yeah, we
all
don't have nothing to
times.
talk about. Me and her don't have nothing to talk
Nothing.
about because she
Nothing.
never
It's a
did
wrap.
nothing. Yeah. And maybe that's what she was doing to get him back. Maybe she wanted to make him jealous to make him come back.
Hell nah, like, I ain't about to. I mean, when I was younger, when I was in my when I was like 25, 20, 25, I would I would like, be in the middle of silly little stuff like that. You know what I mean? But 30 and up, nah, nah. Learned too many lessons about that, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Got to keep it player, man. Even shit. Even when I was motherfucking my high school days, it was certain things, certain broads broke my heart. I thought she was, she was with me, and but here come to find out, oh, she dealing with him. All right, well, hey, all right, well, shit, I can't do nothing. What I'm gonna do? Grab her? What I'm gonna do? Go grab her by the head or by the hair and say, no, you coming with me? I can't do that. What are you talking about? No, I'm not gonna do that. She got to choose, man. And for the
Man,
cats, for the cats that say uh that say that she don't have to choose or you always have to you don't always have to approach. Sometimes women will come up to you, and I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't
Oh
see
yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you got your shit together, women are gonna come up to you.
man, I had a homeboy, right? And his girl was kind of loose, whatever. And our dudes always trying to talk to her, whatever. And he'd be like, stepping up, nah, it's my girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, strong arming, stiff arming people out the way and shit. Man, Shorty ended up cheating with cheating with one of the homies, dog. I
Mm.
was like, damn, man.
She, she chose. She chose, bruh. And that's what
And then
people,
he
a lot of
wanted to
cats,
fight. He wanted to
lot,
he wanted to fight.
hey
He wanted
man.
to fight homie. And I'm like, dog, like, she know this nigga all your life, dog. You kept trying to cage that woman in. You asked for this shit, dog. You kept trying to cage her in. She was giving you signs that she did not want to be in the cage, dog.
Eh, you know what's about what you saying, bro? I done been knocked. I done been knocked from my broad before, bro. Somebody else that. The
Mm.
broad that I'm out with done came up, and she sees somebody that is more interested, or what she perceives as more interesting. But I already know I'm the most player-rapid, maverick, magnificent nigga that ever existed. But I'm just saying that's besides the point. But anyway, I've been knocked. Like, so what? I mean, hey, okay, you gotta let her go, bruh. Let her go. Let her go. There's nothing you can do about that stuff, man. It just can't be helped. So, but yeah, I just want to put that out there.
Man, he gotta accept that just his problem is he's still living in a fairy tale. That guy can go to Venice Beach. You're a bodybuilder, a millionaire. He can go to Venice Beach like tomorrow and get out there and play volleyball. And plenty of European models will want to get to know him. They'll invite him
Wh-
up to the room. He's playing games though. That's what I'm saying. He's got to stop playing games. Why you want to live like that? Why you want to finance this woman? Okay, it didn't work out. Now go live the rest of your life, man. You don't have to take care of this woman and pay her bills and keep up with the bullshit she's into. Go to Venice Beach. Go to South Beach. Go to South Beach in Miami. Get a hotel room and go down and play volleyball for hours. Play with the women. Just go out there, get the sand, put them little sand shoes on, and jump up and down, man. And believe me,
And,
brother, they'll come to
and,
you.
and hopefully he's listening to this. Hopefully, because I
You know
wish
what
I
that
wish
nigga
this
need
guy
to
the best. Hopefully, he need to come get some of this game over here for real, straight
that
up.
nigga need to get his confidence back. Like he might have to go to Myrtle Beach first, then go to South Beach, nigga. He got to get it back. He got to get it back, girl. He can't. He got to get it back. He might have to go to Virginia Beach, Myrtle Beach, then go back down there.
Well, a lot of women don't like men all swole up like that.
That nigga had to. He might have to lean out some, be like a Mister America, get that Mister America bill rather than that because we get that Mister America that physique bill rather than that bulky, Incredible Hulk looking shit.
Bro, it's plenty of bras that like that shit, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Oh my
No,
goodness, man.
no. I think you said plenty. Okay, I think it's a small percentage of women who
I
like.
think it's a
Okay,
small too.
when a man's all built like the Incredible Hulk type, they don't. Most women I've met in my life, they don't like me. They're not attracted to men when they that big. Now, look, if you have worked out, you want to be like that because you work out, right? Well, you talk to them, they'll tell you, man, they don't like men that swole up like that any more than women. A lot of guys don't like women that's all buffed out like that.
Swole up and shit.
Yeah. A lot
I
of
wish
men
I
they
would
don't
have
like
a.
they don't like that. They just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like them body. I like a chick to go to the gym, but I don't like them bodybuilder chicks.
Mhm.
I do competitions now. I'm good.
I like me a tight stomach and some tight thighs and tight cakes. And I ain't going front because I'm an athletic guy myself. So, but I'm not no super bulky guy either, though. So
I don't
but
want no
I
hard
am
booty.
into
I don't want
yeah.
no hard booty bride. Dog. She been doing damn 10,000 squats and shit.
I
Ass
shit. I,
fit.
I like I
Nah, I'm
like I
good.
like
I'm
I like
good
I
on
like
that.
I like variety, but I ain't discriminating is what I'm saying. But I don't want no big old hog bra. No, I get what y'all saying. I get what y'all
But you
saying.
gotta also you gotta figure out what does a man want from his woman? Like what does he want? Because what is he getting out of this woman? Clearly they broke up now. He's not even getting sexual access. But what does he want from her? Does he want her what does he want to lay in her lap and she play with his ears and read to him, make him feel good? What does he want from her?
He wanna lay on his stomach and have her read him a book while he twirling his toes and going back and forth with his feet. And shit, that's what he want her to read him a bedtime story, and that's probably about it. That's crazy.
Tabor, Tabor, Tabor.
Yeah,
What does a man, when you look at this, what does he want? I mean, what does he want from this woman?
man, access to the parts, man,
That's it.
He ain't getting that.
and that's his price he got to pay to have access to it.
But he can't do nothing when he get down there.
I mean, he do enough for him, shit.
I
Okay,
think that
so
nigga.
He about to break bread though, bro. I know he about to break bread.
what if she wants 4 kids and he can't give her one? And also she wants to have them at a certain period in her life because it ain't like when she get old, she can start having kids.
She about to take his money and go find her a broke dude and go have kids.
Okay.
That nigga just lonely, yo. That nigga lonely, and he don't know if he can. That nigga just lonely, my nigga.
For a minute though, bro, if she wind up on the streets, uh, if she wind up on the streets, somebody gonna have Bosnian pussy going for the low, bro. They gonna have this whole. They gonna shut the motherfucking street down. They gonna say, "What's going on? Is it a concert or something?" They said, "Nah, man."
I can see that, Plat. I can see
I
that.
know.
I definitely
Yeah,
can see that.
and I can see you in the third car waiting.
Hmm.
Shoot, fuck,
Oh
mess
man,
around, mess around. If I was to meet this broad, the gang might capture her. My gang might capture her, bro. I ain't gonna say. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
cause
she is. I
I'll
think
be,
she fall for it. I
I,
think
I,
she's
I,
susceptible.
I'll be capturing bras with my gang, bro. I ain't even gonna tell you. I'm just saying, hey, but I'm gonna just leave it there, though.
Well, she by her being Bosnian and model thin like that, for a lot of niggas, right? I'm talking in the hood, a lot of niggas, that's a flex because her size. And she's from Bosnia. She's ice white, pale skin, white girl from Bosnia. When you pull up on other niggas, they're gonna be like, yo, I feel you, my nigga. I see. They're gonna say, I see how you moving.
But
That you
Plat
do.
shit,
I'm just look, I'm not, I'm just saying niggas respect shit like that because then her behavior, behavior needs to be checked. Say, listen, don't you say shit to nobody about nothing. Don't you order a drink, bitch. You don't say nothing to nobody while when I'm fucking with you. You go sit her down. She sit down. You walk around. Niggas gonna be like, we see what you're doing. We see what you're doing. And you can talk about that in a negative way, but you got to also understand that shit work, man. And that's good for both people. You walk in there saying, hey, enjoy yourself. Talk to who you like. You're right. You will lose the bitch because she gonna be all over here, over the next. You know, the bitch gone.
I agree. I agree.
hmm especially one like that. She coming up out of Eastern Europe and all. Like you said, she been like eating seal, like I said, eating seal meat, and chasing dogs and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, she come from the slums. That's that's a that's a broke Becky.
Yeah, a
She
lot of
ain't.
them do. A lot of them do. We give a lot of Eastern Europe men and women the benefit of the doubt. A lot of them come from you think your poverty was bad. Their poverty is really bad.
Mhm. Drinking stone or rock soup, stone soup.
Mm-hmm.
That came from them, nigga. Boiling some rock, boiling some stones for trace minerals. That came from them, nigga. That ain't come from us.
Well,
Shit.
I think you can get something out. You got an ocean out there. You can get something. You can get you some mussels. I seen a dude eating some uh uh what you call those things? Damn.
barnacles.
Barnacles, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you figured that one out. Yeah, I didn't think you could eat. I didn't think you could eat that. That nigga was eating barnacles. It was a white dude. Not he's
That's crazy, dog. That is
I
crazy.
didn't know you could eat them.
That is wild, dog. That's like
He boiled them junk.
you talking about that thick ass seaweed, right?
Nah, it's like a little it's
Should
a
that be
barn.
attached to boats and shit? It can attach
Oh,
to
the little
boats.
clams.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah,
whales and shit.
that shit that be suction cupped to a fucking shark or on the side of a goddamn a bridge or some shit, bro. Oh hell no, I ain't eating that shit.
Nigga, you're not
No.
supposed to be eating that shit, nigga.
I don't know about not supposed to. If you want to eat that, I wouldn't want to eat it. If
Nigga,
motherfucker
that
came
shit,
up to me
bro.
with some barnacles, I said, bro, we finna go back. What? Back to the ocean. Motherfucker, it's more in that than some barnacles. Come on.
You feel me?
That's all you
We
got?
ain't doing that.
Barnacles.
If we at the ocean, I'm trying to catch me some tuna. Fuck that. I don't know
Well,
what these
yeah,
niggas
let's go
talking
for
about.
some tuna, man. You ain't gonna fuck,
Shit,
ain't
the
fuck with no fun.
fuck.
Nigga,
They
you
like,
got so many fish out there, nigga. The junk fish is better than the barnacles.
mm-hmm.
Nigga, you can catch a damn. Well, I guarantee you that old ass sea turtle with the barnacles on them tastes better than that shit. Come on, dog. That's some rough life, dog. And you mean to tell when you simping for a bride that come from them conditions? But I seen niggas do that shit too. Play. I seen brothers like simping for shorties that come straight out the hood. They come straight out the hood. They used to chase ice cream trucks as kids, and he giving the world to us. So I mean, I seen it. I seen us do it too.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
niggas
man.
gonna
But
do
no,
it, not talk about it.
the thing it is, man, is it's just guys. You got to dive in. You got to dive in the deep side of the pool, and you got to learn how to swim. There ain't no easy way. You don't like rejection. You got to overcome that. Hating ass niggas. You got to overcome that. You got to have your fit game together, and you got to have your mouthpiece tight. While you out of the game, work on your mouthpiece. Work. That's the most important thing. Fuck all that work. Look at this guy. All that you ain't got to sit there and lift all them weights. That ain't gonna hold. That ain't gonna secure you. What to me? That's the thing he didn't have. He ain't got no game. He got
Mm-mm.
everything but the game. And guess what? That's what she wanted, and she couldn't get it from him. And she saw it. She felt it in all them other men, and that made her not want to be with him.
So AB Adrian Broner might be thirsty, but he got a little bit of game.
He's
He's
fearless.
silly. He's silly. He's
Well,
silly. He's
yeah,
not
well,
a.
he's fearless with women. No, he's fearless. He just goes up and talk. He don't care about no rejection. And a lot of women that get they like that. They like his energy. They like a guy who's not afraid or intimidated by them. They like a guy like that.
And he make him laugh too. I never seen Larry make that shorty laugh.
And he looked broke, but he ain't. He just looked broke. He looked fucked up and stupid. He might be all that, but I'm just saying he looks broke. He got a few on a dating scale. He good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling y'all right now, there was one time I was at this little spot downtown Denver, man. I was walking up the stairs. I seen this broad. She was with a dude. I said some cool cold ass shit to her. She cracked up laughing. This bitch almost fell down the goddamn stairs, bro. And I
Oh,
had to tell I had to tell the dude like, man, I don't mean no disrespect, but if I was to pursue that situation, she was about to go home with me, literally, just off the cool ass shit that I said to her. She was like, oh my god, what?
Well, that laughing shit a dangerous. That laughing shit some dangerous shit, yo.
Yes it
I
is.
know a nigga that
Cause
he told me, yo, if his girl laugh at another nigga, if his girl laugh at another nigga joke, he almost ready to give her away, nigga. Cause that laughing shit dangerous, boy. If a woman start laughing, you damn near. I ain't gonna say you in there. I ain't not gonna say you in there, but you ain't on the
you
outside no more. You ain't
you
on the
you make
outside
it
no more.
you make a
Damn,
you make a you make you make you
a
make a
chick
bro
can't
you make
laugh
a
at
bro
another nigga
laugh.
jokes.
You make a bro laugh, bro. Oh man, it's done. It's done, bro. That's just in my opinion. I'm just saying. You make a bitch like, oh my goodness, you all the way in there, in my opinion.
That's what that's kind of how I think too. But matter of fact, a lot of niggas should go for the comedy way because a lot of niggas already you look funny, ashy. Like look at AB, that nigga look crazy as hell, ashy. got the collar, nigga be looking crazy as hell, nigga. But that comedy shit is a straight liner. It get you close. If you I ain't gonna guarantee you it's gonna get you there, but it's gonna get you way closer than you was before. And you ain't gonna have to lift no weights. You ain't gonna have to spend no
And,
money.
and we got to think too. Let me add to what you're saying. We come on now. We know girls. You know what they want to do? They want to have fun, bro. They want to have fucking fun.
That's it. They got a song about it from the '80s with a white girl. She tells you.
Yeah, they want to have fun, man. And if you a fun nigga, oh man, being a fun dude. Oh my goodness,
Hello.
you can't lose with being a fun dude. And I'm gonna say that. I'm just saying, you can't lose with being a fun dude. You cannot at all.
Yeah,
But
that's me.
That's just my opinion.
That's all I want to be is the fun dude, bro. I just want to be around, stick and move, be cool with you. You know what I'm saying?
some
And
dudes
just
want
let you know
more than
we.
that, though, Tabor. Some dudes.
But them
Yeah,
niggas not fun though, Plat. Like he wanted to give her the world. He just
Wait,
not entertaining and fun. That
well,
nigga boring.
a lot of women don't want what he's trying to give. So I'm saying he wants a woman from Bosnia, first time coming to America, man. He's not being realistic. That woman, this is America, bro. What you say? She's been eating seal meat. Now you got Burger King, you got McDonald's, you got this restaurant, that restaurant. All of
Damn.
the stuff she wants to try American, everything about America, including the men. And he's not being fair because he wants to shut that down with her. And like she tolerated him, but she just couldn't. And that's what I'm saying. That's what a woman just say, man, I can't take you no more. I just don't want you.
He should
Now,
just be smack. He should just be smacking, man. He up here wiping and
he's,
all this
he's too
other.
much.
Yeah,
He's too much
man,
of
it's
a nice
crazy,
guy.
man.
He's too much of a nice guy to do that.
You know what? Why do we assume that women that come from poor countries, right? Why do we assume that when they get to America, they gonna remain on some poverty stricken shit? You right, Black. Like, why would you come to America after living in poverty all your life, eating baby seals, nigga?
Bro, the world opens up to people that come from across, waters and stuff, man. The world opens up, man, and it's all kind of stuff that they get their hands on that they wouldn't be able to do back home, bro. The world opens up tremendously. So hey, I don't know, bro.
Niggas gotta quit fooling themselves and thinking these women want to stay in poverty with old sandals their whole life. Like, it's I don't think they came to America to live like they was living in Southeast Asia or Eastern Europe,
Hell
or
no, hell
I
no,
don't
they
think they
not,
came here for
man.
that.
Hell no. Like I said, the world opens up for them, bro. Oh man,
Well, just
man.
like you, though, Star P, if you can make it to Bosnia, any of us, if you black, and you can go look it up yourself. There ain't no black people over there. They said if you go over there, they're gonna, they never seen a black person. You a black American?
Man,
Hold up, they done seen some. Hold up, brother. They done seen some Africans. They haven't seen a black American. Bosnia. Go down there. I mean, I don't, not a place I want to go, but I'm just saying, go and enjoy it because there, your race is going to make you very unique. And who knows? I mean, it's up to you. Black man or black woman, who knows? I don't know. You have to go there. But there ain't
But
no black people out there.
if you bring her back here, Plat, you better be prepared.
Well, I'm a real one though, man.
So
I'm gonna swallow her up, bro.
yeah,
I get me a
Black,
bar.
Black,
That ain't
Black
that
said
ain't
he
what
gonna pop. He gonna pop some popcorn
man.
in there,
Yeah, yeah. She gonna be like a bag of popcorn because she gonna stay pregnant fucking with me.
huh?
and they a bunch of them too. Like
What they call it stair steps, where you have them back to back to back.
the
stair
stair step
steppers.
babies. Yeah, yeah,
Pop,
yeah.
pop, 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 pop.
Drop 'em. Yo, good
Barefoot and
over.
pregnant for 6 summers.
Why not? I'm gonna get me a Magnus, a Yusef. I'll get me a whole bunch of them out of there. But no, man, that's what to me. So he really can't complain because a lot of this stuff is his fault, man. You had the woman. Why didn't you put babies in her? Okay, you didn't do that.
He can't.
You had her for 2 years. Why didn't you talk to her? That ain't your thing. What you want? What you think gonna happen? And you was bringing the nigga. You was bringing your woman around these niggas, thirsty niggas. Of course, the one of them gonna fuck her.
That
He did.
nigga AB got 10 kids and Larry can't have kids. Who you think she
That
gonna really?
that that's like throwing tuna fish in an ocean full of swimming sharks, man. Come on, man. Like, stop. what we talking about here? What is saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That means he don't have nobody. See, that's what's wrong with a lot of wealthy black men. What's wrong with them is they don't have any player friends. They don't.
Mm-mm.
So they don't know how to understand women. And they don't understand how to understand. They don't understand relationships and the relationship dynamic. So they make all these mistakes. You do not, like they say, you don't bring meat around hungry, whatever. You don't bring meat around the hungry. You got you a nice little Bosnian piece. She got to know that she can't rock what she can't do what you do. And you got to school her up saying, hey, look, I got a lot of niggas, they hate us. They want to try to undermine me. They see you, they see me, they're going to try to undermine me. I need you just to be quiet. Don't worry about it. Don't talk to these niggas. You got that? And she'll say, okay. And then, hold up, this is the thing. She can still talk to somebody, but then she don't listen to you. And that's when you need to send that bitch back. You wake up the next morning, her shit packed. She said, what? I said, your ass finna go back to Bosnia, bitch. You ain't fucking with me no more. I saw what you was sitting over there talking to that nigga. I told you don't talk to him. You over there talking to him. You can barely speak English, but you got all day to try to talk to this nigga. Get your ass out of here, bitch.
Going back to Romania, bitch.
Yep.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
And then she gonna try to beg you to not send her back since she
Too
ain't
late.
gonna do it again. It's
I
too
can't I,
late.
I can't get a refund on the tickets. She gotta go.
Yeah, niggas be soft hearted. And Larry a soft hearted nigga. I think he's soft. I think you can get to his heartstrings. I think you can really get to his insecurities, and she know how to do it, dog. So she definitely know how to play off his
Yeah, and
insecurity.
and we keep doing this. We make these assumptions. This dude ain't used to women. Yeah, okay, he's a bodybuilder. He's a big swole guy, and he's a millionaire, but he's an incel. And we keep doing that. We make these assumptions that these guys have play with females. No, they don't. That's why he married the first bitch he fucked. He don't have that. And that's why he's going through hell now. Now she's finna leave him, and he's trying to throw the bread at her. You know, we make wild or something, but it's just like, hold up, it's the same thing when you see a real pretty fine chick. Dudes be intimidated. They don't want to make a play on her. They wait. They wait. Other dudes make a straight up play. She the baddest one. They don't fuck with none of the others. They go straight to her, and then next thing you know, they come up to you. Yo, man, I got the number. You be like, damn, man, I saw her sitting over there. Now I was talking about, man, I went over there hollering, man, she cool as fuck. You go over there, she like, well, I would give you my number, but this other guy, he came here first, and I'm not that type of woman. But you got intimidated because she was pretty. You ain't want to holler. You gotta holler them. You gotta get out there, man.
Yeah. But all right, I see you bad, but fuck it. Go.
You don't even bring that up, man. You know what? My thing has always been look at the earlobe or look at the nose. Cause you can't be thirsty like that. Cause yeah, it get to you. No, it get to you, man. Some of them be happy. They don't have nothing on, man. They find a motherfucker. But my thing is always look at the earlobe. Don't look at her. Look at her earlobe while you're talking, and look at the nose. Don't worry about the rest of it. That'll come in time. Ain't no need to worry about that. Oogling over her now you just met. That'll come later.
You know what my thing is, Plat? It's the eyes, man. It's the
Don't look
eyes.
there. Don't look there, my nigga. Don't
It's
look there.
it's the eyes. It's the eyes for me. I'm just saying for me. For me, it's the eyes, bruh. It's the motherfucking eyes. And I see it, get a
But
little ink. But go ahead, though. My bad for that. I ain't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
you'll have a chance. What I'm saying is, where guys, that's when they turn a lot of women off. Is when they overplay their hand. Look, she is fine, but guess what? You the dude who compose. You the dude who clear with his sentences. She's clear with his points, and she feels comfortable despite the fact she's half naked. Let the other niggas oogle and Google and play themselves out of the game. So I said the way I do it, I don't look. I look at a particular part of their like a chin, a nose, a ear, and she has no effect compared to the effect she has on all the dudes. It's like, damn, all of that shit. That's what I'm saying, and I'm telling you, it works because I've done it, and I've had the women tell me one of the main reasons they went ahead and accepted, coming by and getting to know me was because I didn't overreact. And how they do not like, they say they don't. I know, hold up there. I know they wear that shit all, but they claim they don't like me and acting like that. But they always win that shit on. So I don't know about that. I mean, you got to go talk to them about that.
They like both of the shit, yo. They like both of the shit. It's just that one they feel more comfortable with.
Hold on. You said you said something. You said don't do the eyes. You said don't look in the eyes.
Unless you can overpower them. If your eye seduction is better than her eye seduction, do it. But if your eye seduction is not better than hers, don't do that shit because
on
she
some
gonna
Medu-
get you.
on some Medusa shit, huh? I'm gonna freeze
Yeah,
your
she
ass
gonna get you. She gonna get
And
you.
up.
and
If she
and,
get
and a safe place always the elbow. Elbow. When you're out macking, you wherever you are in the mall, wherever you are, the movie theater, wherever, the nightclub, wherever. All if you want to get her attention and she's not stopping, tap her on the elbow.
I've done that before.
Yeah,
That
no,
works. That works for me. Nope, that's
that's
right.
the
That's right.
safest place. Safest place. Anything else, when you go for the shoulder, she could turn around, you done grab the titty. When you go for her waist, she done moved over, you done grab that. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you're trying to do, but it looks like that because she moved. Elbow. Just go for the elbow. If you hit them on the elbow, safe, they didn't say nothing. Because they know that.
Elbow. Yeah, elbow is a safe zone. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. I agree. I agree.
But
Tap it though.
at the end of the day, I think she speaks whatever her language. If you go to her Instagram, all that stuff's in Serbia, whatever that is. It's all in that language. He blew. He. This is his fault, man. How can you not mac on a chick like this? This chick's from Bosnia. How can you not sew her up though? Like, man, like how you lose her?
This
This
easy work. This easy work
oh
for me.
man, what you talking about? This so easy.
This easy work for me.
It's a
I'm just
slam
saying.
dunk. It's a slam dunk, bro. And she married this dude. She married a lane. This is a slam dunk. He squandered it though, man. He had opportunity. He blew it. That's another brother out here, man. The game fucked up. And that show you your money and your muscles. You got to have a mouthpiece. He left that part off. Money, muscles, mouthpiece. The most important mouthpiece. Man, I sit back, man. I'm at the airport. I be sitting back, man, resting on my shit, man. And I be seeing all types of people and bitches. And I be like, yo, I know I can get her. I say, all I got to get her. And I do that just off of just testing and watching. I said, man, watch I crack this motherfucker. I watch them. They start smiling. They start getting open. I be like, yeah, man. I said, I'm a master at this shit, bro. But I love that shit, bro. And don't let me go to another city. Oh, man. Oh man, I'm hell. I'm hell on earth. And I'm still that same nigga, man. I could go to a corner, give a fuck. I could go to the corner and crack at bitches and get numbers. I'm at a goddamn corner. I can go to the club. I don't really do the mall. I can. I will go. Now, I'm looking for a choosing in the mall. I ain't necessarily going up to them. I'm looking for them to come to me, but I'll finish that conversation. Believe that, my nigga. Believe that. They come over there asking me this and that. I'm gonna be fucking on them. So that and that's I don't give a damn. I can go to Bosnia and do it. I don't even understand. Do men even understand what they are? It's like men don't enjoy their whole life. Man, you a man on this God's creation. Enjoy yourself. Don't be a fucking incel. Don't run around here afraid of women. Fuck a rejection. Be a real nigga. And if your boy's real, through your rejection, they ain't gonna laugh at you, man. They gonna prop you up. That's how you know a nigga a bitch. If you get rejected, he start laughing. Don't fuck with that nigga no more. You send that nigga home. Say, what? What's so funny, nigga? Me trying to get some pussy? That's funny? Man, get your motherfucking, go back to play your video. Motherfuckers gotta come out their shells, man. It's too many, especially men. It's too
Who's
many.
that? Oh, what's up, bro?
It's too many niggas in their shells. They got to come out of their shells, bro. The world is for the living. He said we need another airport game stream. I gotta look at my phone. I was just out there a month ago. I hate to really now. I don't want to tip my. I don't want to tip my. I don't want you to mess it up. I'm telling you right now, it's wide open. But if niggas start going out there, they're gonna shut it down. I was just out there last month, and I videotaped it. And it's some thickies out there too, man. And they just be popping up. I'm saying they be on certain, like they getting off on this gate, and they come up, man. I'm saying you don't even know what to suspect, bro. You're like, damn, motherfucker be coming up that little stairway. Like, who is these thick motherfuckers? Out of towners, man. They got a little bench out there you sit on. It's just a bench, just like you can have a Coke and a bench. Sit on a bench. But you can go inside and you can see the little stairwell from like two floors down up. Man, they sisterhoods be coming up there, man, thicker than a motherfucker. Now, I haven't really done nothing there because, like I said, I'm trying to save it for later. Because if I start, man, I'm going to shut it. They're going to run me up out of there. You know how they do. They're going to put a red label on my arm and tell me I can't be out here. But I don't do that. I'm not waiting for a ride. They go say, what you doing here, sir? Waiting on my ride. Well, yeah, but you over here. I said, what about it? Yeah, but you can't, you're inside. You need to be outside. I said, nah, I'm waiting on my ride. Nah, man. You know what, man? We're not young forever, but sometimes, man, you want to be, man. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. And I got to go to Thailand, man. I got to go ahead and get my plane ticket. I got a couple of places I need to go, man. Because I'm going to go down that Cape. Y'all ain't see, you know what? I know on live stream, y'all ain't seen a real nigga, bro. Let me tell you something. You don't want me to go there. And I ain't talking about giving no money. I'm talking about taking some money. You know what? I'm finna go down. You know what? I'm going to do that because y'all got to understand, brother. I love that shit. I love being rejected. I love that shit. You niggas, that shit for you niggas. That shit make me get better. It makes me get my shit sharper. You reject me, bitch. I want to be rejected 5 cold times and watch me come back. And watch me get the one that rejected me. Watch me. It's like a boxing match. I'm gonna take that first 2-3 punches. I'm gonna eat them punches. But watch me, now it's my turn. And I looked at that little talent thing. I do that. I done the Asia. I want to go. Let me in China. Let me in China. Some pretty motherfuckers in China. I want to go to the clubs. So I'm that type of nigga that be on the DJ. I'm the type of nigga, y'all go to the club with me, 10 minutes later, you see Platinum up there at the DJ booth. They're like, how the fuck you get up there. I ain't playing nothing but 3-6 in that motherfucker. Yeah, and I'm like, fuck that, man. Like, yo, man, let me do that. Like, do what? I do what? I said, get back. Get your ass back. I take over the DJ thing. I said, I got you. Put this Project Pat on this motherfucker, man. Put this 3 on here. Yeah, man. I gotta let that shit go, man. Them days gone by, man. He said, I heard on the radio a God found it. I don't know what that means. You're a New Orleans nigga, Tabor.
Nah. I'm over there by Franklin. I'm Franklin, Morgan City, New Iberia.
How far is that from New Orleans?
Like an hour and a half.
You're Franklin, okay. Franklin, Louisiana. Is money out there?
Man, hell nah. You gotta get up out of there, bro. That's what I
Ain't
be
no
talking
ain't,
about.
ain't no jobs out there.
Hell nah.
Yeah.
Ain't
Hey,
nobody out there.
Platter, I appreciate you having to pull up on, you know what I'm saying, for me, man. I appreciate it, but I'm going to check out. I'm about to do some DJing shit, man, but I'll holler at you. I
All right,
appreciate it, though.
do your thing,
All
All
brother.
right,
right.
bro.
All right, y'all. Take care.
That man said he finna go DJ. DJs get a lot of play, man. A lot of the women want you to play their song, and the women keep coming up there. If you know how to do that shit right, you have 4, 5 women back there all the time in the booth while you're doing your job, but you got 6 baddies. Got a little drink back there for them. You got a little booth, man. They don't have to be around people. And they be, man, we don't talk about it, but a lot of these women be freaky, man. They be doing it all. They want to do it, bro. I'm gonna get back out here, man. It's been a minute, man. I'm cool, but damn. I remember in Florida, man. First time I went to Florida, bro, I didn't even know where I was. I was waking up. I didn't even know where the fuck I was. I think I was in the projects one time, bro. I was like, damn. Like, damn, this bitch in the I met some chick, man. Next thing you know, we wound up she was in the projects, fucking on her. I'm like, damn, I'm in the projects in Florida. What the fuck? Went downstairs, hopped in my car, drove off. Didn't even know how to get back home, man. I was said, damn. I told him, I said, hey, man, show me the highway. I got on the highway. I said, shit, I know I can find it from there. I didn't. I got lost again. Went on in Florida, went on this one chick house. She introduced me to her whole fucking family, bro. And I did not want that to happen. And the thing about it, I wanted to pump and dump, but she was introducing me to her mama, her daddy, her auntie, and they were all out playing, man. And I walked around, man. I felt bad, man. And I left her alone because I said, man, she that's the way she was raised, man. She was very, very, very much into her mama, her family, her whole family. And her mama looked at me and she was suspicious because she said, what you want with my baby? I said, I just want to make her happy. And she looked at me and I said, I thought about it. I said, man, what kind of man are you, man? Why would you do something? You know you don't want to be with this woman. Why would you just want to bust on this woman? So why you and I left her alone, man. After that, I got a little food. I listened, I sat down, and then she was there, and I said, okay, I'm gonna call you back. And I never called her. Cause I said, nah, man, I can't do this. Because I knew it wouldn't come, nothing would come of it, man, but bad memories. Now, when I went to Miami, that was a whole different world because they hoes out there. So I was like, I'm ready. Atlanta and Miami. And if you real, you can hold your own in Atlanta. You can go down there on Martin Luther King Boulevard, and you can stand at that gate out there. So there's a bunch of housing developments. Go stand at the gate, nigga. Plenty of bitches out there. Go holler at the bitches in Atlanta. You can go to Georgia Tech, University of Georgia. You ain't really winning unless you pulling up on there anyhow. If you ain't pulling no college bitches, hood rats and hoes, you gotta level up, man. That's why a lot of boy, that's the problem with a lot of niggas. They don't know how to level up.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they don't know how to level up. I think they still dating. They still dating like they teenagers.
Cause they go want to get with a chick that they know, or what?
Huh?
I say because they want to get with a chick that they know, or what?
No, I think that you got a lot of guys to understand as a man, you have to level up in life. As a man, there's stages. The whole strip club, hood rat, project bitch, that stuff is good for a moment. But as you proceed in life, you shouldn't want to deal with women from that position. Your expectations should change that that woman herself has moved up. But I know, but I'm just talking, man, because a lot of dudes they could be 50 and they still running after Section 8 bitches and hood rats.
Oh.
A pump and dump. What's up with you, bro?
What's going on with you?
I heard something. Where you been, man? You ain't come up here for a minute.
Yeah, man, dealing with everything with the party. Things was just off and on. My sleep schedule messed up. Man, nothing was the same. I wake up, got something to do, get up, go do it. Yeah, man.
You been on the road? You still been driving?
No, I haven't been home. I've been on the road, been home for about a week and a half.
How you like that? You like being at the house?
Nah, not really, man. You start
You
to hear
gotta get
people pop. Everybody got problems.
so when you get home, once you do what you can do at home, you feel like you need to be back out there because it's not worth it.
Nah, it just I really just be on the road, getting my own, working on my own situation because most people just they gonna be ungrateful about your situation with you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They ain't gonna appreciate what you done. You know what I'm saying? And you don't find out until it's too late, and you know that's your fault. But nonetheless, you just try to do what you can. And again, people just don't appreciate it, bro.
Yeah,
So
well, most people will never appreciate anything you've done. Even, I hate to say it, even your kids, man, because and it's a self defense response. Because what I mean is, it makes them feel that they owe you, and it makes them feel bad that they're not paying back that debt. You know what I mean? So you have to be careful with expecting people to return what you give. That's just human nature. You can't. They a lot of them are not going to do it. I don't care what you think, but or what you say, but you have to be careful putting the stress on someone who would do it because they may feel like they can never repay you, and then it becomes human nature where if I can't repay them, fuck them. So what I do with people is I expect them not to pay me back. I expect them to be fucked up. I expect them to lie. I expect them to try to use me. And then you know what? I sleep comfortable, man, because I don't have no expectations from them. And if I do something for them, I know they ain't gonna do nothing for me. I expect you to. If I buy a tablet for a 10-year-old kid, I expect her parents not to do shit for me. And then act like I didn't do what I did. Like, hey, that's a $400 tablet. I don't give a care, nigga. Fuck you. Why you keep bringing that shit up? What the fuck you think? Yeah, that's like, yeah, but you know what I mean? Or you don't buy it. But I'm just saying, you be like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit is wild, bro. Like people don't care like that, bro. You want them to, but nah.
It's like the joint. I go up in the strip joint. I go up in the shake. I
Where
go
you
up in
went?
the shake. I saw TD in here. I go up in the shake. In the shake. Hey, TD, let's pull up to the shake. I go up in the shake, and I might get $20 in ones and shit like that. But I don't expect, I know they don't give a fuck. But that's what I'm saying. It's like that's the way life is. It's like, man, you can give them something, they don't care. And you let them walk around and try to get their dances and stuff, and you get up and you leave, man. You say, man, this is the way the world is. Everybody wants something for nothing. And then when you don't give them something, they get mad. But he said, but you ain't gonna give me nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but I don't even go in the junks. I don't even fuck with the junks like that. I've been there though. I've been in enough of them. I don't go up in the junks. I've been up in the junk, bro. I remember this one sister, man. Her cousin. It's sort of like the Sexy Red thing. Sexy Red said her cousin was older and got her into the strip club. She was underage when she went. Go talk to Sexy Red. She says that she was not of legal age, but her cousin got her in. And this situation is very similar to that. No, but she was 18. No. She was of age. This chick was 18. Man, this chick was right off the track field. You know how you run track in high school? She was right off the track. Man.
Who you talking about? Sexy Red?
No, man. This chick right here, way finer than Sexy Red. I'm not talking. I said Sexy Red got brought into the strip world because of her older cousin. Sexy Red said she was going back to high school with a bag. She was showing it off to everybody. And she said she wasn't of legal age. No, I'm just saying the same thing happened. I know a chick, man, she was fine, man. And she came in there. No, this is my point. Her cousin got her in the strip clubs. She was 18, fresh out of high school. She used to run she was a hurdler. You could see it in her thighs, man. She had a flat stomach. She had a cute face. And for whatever reason, she came to that club. Now, obviously, if she had the right people in her life, she would have never done that. But she came to that club, man, they literally had a line down the street to smash. And I asked her about that later on, a couple of years later. She said, well, I didn't know. I said, well, you didn't know what? She said, I didn't know they were selling pussy in there. I said, but you still went in there. She said, well, my cousin was like, this is what we do to get money. And I said, so you didn't want to do it? She said, well, I ain't say I ain't want to do it, but I ain't know. And she said, I said, so what about all them niggas though? She said, oh, that ain't shit. So I don't know, man. She was sending mixed messages, man. But no, she was, man. Woo. Man, that chick was fine, bro. And I couldn't believe that chick was in there up in that club selling box. Man, it was so many. They was calling niggas were taking off from work to come up. They was like, hell yeah. Like, yo, bro, we got a new dancer, man. You interested? Nigga was like, man, nigga was like, I gotta take a sick day. That motherfucker was lined up, man. I don't know how much. She made a lot of money. And she said, I love young niggas. I said, why? She said, it don't take them no time. Now, you got to understand, she talking a different language because I don't know. I'm like, huh? I'm like, okay, I don't, is that true? And she was cool. What happened is she moved about 3 doors down, and that's how I got to know her. She used to come down. She had a kid. And she tried to sell me some pussy, but I told her I don't buy pussy.
I
And she was
don't
like,
know
we could do
about you.
something. No. She was like, we could do something, but you gotta. And I was like, nah, I said, like, you cool, man. I said, come on by. She used to come by. We used to sit there, have a little something to drink, just reminisce and stuff. And nah, I never smashed, but she was like, somebody got to give her some. She had got hardcore in that. But that's her life.
Yeah, man, you gotta let people just live how they want to live, bro. Or they little box around, you
You're
know.
right. No, you're exactly right, man. Because I was on my bullshit talking about you need to stop doing, and man, I gotta stop doing them. Especially if you dating now, stop trying to change these women, man. They are what they are. If they on drugs, man, don't date them. But don't tell them to stop using their drugs. They don't want to hear that from you. They don't. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. You can't stop them. And I saw so much potential in this chick, but I could not relay that message, man, because she just wanted to crash out. It's like, why you fucking all these niggas? Like, you smart.
Who
You can do so much better. But she didn't want to hear that from me, man.
who you was talking about?
No, it was a chick. That's the chick I was talking about. That's what I'm saying. She moved in and I was messing with her, but she kept talking about some selling pussy. And I said, I don't buy it. And then I was like, why you want to sell box? Like, you smart. You don't have to. That's what I'm saying. And that created problems because they don't like, it's like you criticizing what they do and you judging them. And they look at you as a lame because you judgmental. Like, you a sucker. Why you judging people? And you don't
Yeah,
mean
man.
to do that. You don't mean to be that way, but that's what you do. That's how you become. And I would tell guys even overseas, don't judge these women, man. They are what they are.
I would say shit. You should judge everybody as much as you can out the gate as soon as you can. That way you know how they move. I ain't saying try to anticipate something and make sure things go bad first. I'm just saying pay attention to the signs of who people are. Don't be naive out here. You know what I'm saying? Most chicks
Hmm.
don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? But they get what they a little bit of what they want. They still be out here stressed out and unhappy and think they go find more happiness and God let them go do what they go do, man.
You got to, man. You got to, man. And you look at this guy. This guy's in shape. He's rich, and he still can't get a woman to want to be with him, man. It's hard out here, man. You got to have some game. You got to take time out, man, and learn how to deal with women, or you're gonna lose. And that's chicks from Bosnia. If you can't get a Bosnian chick, bro, your game is dead.
Dang.
A Bosnian chick, bro, Bosnia. Yeah, and and I hate to say it to him, man. He probably don't. But he good at what he do. He's a trainer. He's wealthy, but he just don't understand women. He's trying to get that childhood fantasy love, and he got to understand. You got to be able to get that. It don't come like that. It don't come behind no money. I know he don't date them because he prefer probably white women, but this dude right here probably should go into the hood, man. Get him a hood chick. They might fuck with him. All he really got to do though, if this dude paid me to coach him, I would take him to the ghetto. I would put him in a housing project, and I would go and talk to the people. And I said, "Give me $100 in." No, well, I don't think people even do. People even smoke dimes? Nobody. You can't get no dime bag nowhere, right?
Nah, I mean
You don't
I
know,
ain't
Tabor. You don't know, right?
yeah, I don't know.
Well, I give him 20 sack. I said, "Give me 5, 20 sacks. And I said, I want you to stand up here and deal this dope. Take your shirt off. You all buffed. Put on some oversized shorts and some Jordans. And I said, don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing. I'm telling you, man, I go and talk to the women there and say, that dude there trying to, he want to know what you talking about. That guy right there. They'll fuck with him. He just don't know how to play the game. That's what I'm saying. He just don't know how to play, man. And that's why you wind up, you in shape, you got money, and you're an incel. Because you don't know how to play the game. And you can't be weak, man. So when you lose a woman, you can't fold. See, the right thing to do is he need to be on his Instagram right here with a new Bosnian posed up just like that. So she'll know he don't miss you. Like, bitch, I don't miss you. Care about you running off.
Man,
Like the stream, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Shorty, Shorty did her a little bit of time. She ain't want no kids. I'm telling you, she about to go find her the dude that she really want to be with. She gonna be up a bag and a house. She played the game and won.
Yeah, she got
She
money
gotta
off this
move.
nigga, yeah. And the nigga who get her next, he gonna have other bitches. That's the thing that see guys like this, they believe in the fantasy and the fairy tale. This guy, this Larry guy. The nigga who get your bitch next gonna have other women and her. You gotta understand, they just attracted to guys like that, man. That good guy shit don't work. Stop doing it. You can see even the way he looking now. Stop doing this good guy shit. You're right. They ain't gonna remember the table. They ain't gonna remember what you did. They never remember the struggle, man. They never remember that. That's always on your own. You always out there. Don't nobody care. Uh-oh, let me see this right here. Somebody tried to call me 4 times, man. Wonder who
Drop the
that
what
was.
on you?
Huh?
Somebody dropped the what on you?
No, somebody tried to call me 4 times. I
Hopefully
don't
they
know.
calling about some money. Check.
They ain't calling me, but I'm the wrong one to call about some money now, bro.
Shit, I'm trying to feel you on it. Just saying though. But nah, man. Hey, if there's a female out here, I believe that most females be out here finessing dudes, and they go work their way up to the dude that they can't no longer, I guess, fool, and then they drop back down and start over. If that makes
Mhm.
sense. They go play the game how they play the game, bro. She may not be with somebody that's popular, but she gonna be and got that money, bro. She gonna be in the house. She gonna deck out. Telling you. And if you get too rich, she'll put a different kind of case on her. I mean, it's America, so you know she can put a different kind of case on and go after some real money.
Uh-huh.
I ain't even
Well,
mad
it
at her
don't
for
have
that.
to be that way, man. You know what? Too many times we focus on the men who can't and not focus on the men who can. It ain't like that, man. A good woman serves you right. You don't have to worry about that other shit, man. Even when her ex or men crash out, it's irrelevant because she's 100% down and focused on you. We focus too much on the niggas who can't do it and not the niggas who can do it. And that's me. I can do. And this dude right here, I tell him up front, man, it's a cold world out here, man. Yeah, you're bodybuilder. You don't respect yourself. You have no standards, brother. Your problem, you don't have no standards. You know what I'm saying? You don't went out here, you done fucked your nuts up, putting that fucking steroid stick in your back. You know, what you want out of life, man? What you trying to do? Y'all swole up. What you want to be swole up like that? Yeah, man. We first thing we gotta do, man, we gotta get you an appointment. You gotta go take a physical, my nigga, and some blood work. We gotta get some blood work on you, find out what's going on. And then in the meantime, yo, man, help me with my push-ups and sit-ups, though. Get me up. Come on, Mr. Fitness Trainer. Put me in shape. Maybe we can help each other. And I go holler at that Bosnian chick. I was like, where's she at, man? I was like, where's she at? He said, she over here. I said, man, don't worry about it. Let me tell you something. It take me about 2 minutes to, I don't want her. No. It would take me 2 minutes to get her to come back. No, I don't want her, though. She ain't my type. But I could get her back to him. And if he paying me, shit, I'll get him back. I said, shit, hell yeah. He said, yo, man, I'm going to pay you $5,000 a day to help me get my lady back. Nigga, pay me, nigga. I might fuck around there and get shot trying to get that bitch back. I'm going to be outside. She over here. This is where she is. I'll be outside. Nigga, look out the window. Hey, man, you need to move. No, hey, man, can she come to the window? Hey, man, you need to move. Shit, I'll take that in a minute. We in Miami, too? A 5-piece. Oh, I get her. I get it. In addition, I might try to get him to get into something else while we out there.
Yeah, you got the bread.
No prenup. He said no prenup because he trusted her. And now his ass is getting divorced and he got to pay up. He's worth over $1 million. She's worth $25,000. Stewardess don't make no money.
Man, all she gotta do is rinse and repeat this about 2 more times in her life, and she gonna be done came up.
She might be able to get one more sucker. I don't think she can get 2 of them.
Man, they got women that been married 3 times.
I think she can get maybe one more, but nah, she don't get 2. But yeah, man, I mean, that's the thing. All these guys, you go on the Instagram, you see all these fitness models. Do you want one? Because this is what comes with it. All that good guy shit, that shit don't work, man. All that, I'm going to pump weights, that don't work. You got to get your mouthpiece together, man. What's your conversation about? What you talking about? Who are you? That's the most important thing. Who are you? Who are you?
You think it's like that, man? I don't know, man.
Huh?
I say, you think it's like that? They want to know who you are.
I do. Yeah. I do.
I
I
don't know.
think, but I think you need to ask yourself that. I think a man needs to ask himself, who are you? Because who are you? I'm saying what you want. You want a wife? You don't really want a wife. You want a hoe. Well, what you want, bro? You got to make up your mind. We go both. We play these games, man. We say what we really want, but we really don't want what we say we want. You know, but you got to get out of that, man. You got to wake up and say who I am and be who you are. And you can't be scared, man. And I want this be a lesson to all the men out there that just because you working out and just because you got money, you still got to have a mouthpiece. You still got to be able to talk to women. Listen to me. You don't have to be no slick talker. You don't have to be no liar. You don't have to be nobody from TV or movie. Be you. But you got to have a conversation to keep her in the pocket. And you need to develop such a mouthpiece that bitches better not talk to you. Give me 2 days with a woman, I'm gonna have a fucking disciple. You'll think I'm fucking Jesus. That bitch gonna do everything I ask. Everything. And she gonna take my message to others. That's what I'm saying. I'm nothing to play with, man. This YouTube stuff, let me tell you something. I hopped on this YouTube stuff. This YouTube stuff don't mean, bro, listen, let me tell you something, bro. Your game got to be tight, airtight. Women got to know better than what to fuck with you. When they come around you, the whole world changes. Now that man had 2 years. Give me 2 days. I could get further with that white girl than he got in 2 years. That nigga had 2 years, and he all buffed out and stuff. I ain't buffed out. I'm a regular nigga. Give me 2 days. That bitch buy me groceries. Everything I need a woman to do, she do. Give me 2 days. That's the type of nigga I am, bro. I'm on that, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that either, man. I'm a real one. Like the stream, man. Support the platform. Too many times the incel runs too much, man. Fuck the incel.
I mean, it seems like the definition of that is changing per
What's
day.
the definition of an incel, Tabor?
Oh man, I don't even know, fam.
So what do you think he should do, Tabor? She's divorcing him, but he wants to still pay her bills.
He should do it.
Should he go on and find him a new woman?
Uh, yeah and no.
There you go. Tabor, that's how you do it. Yes and no. That's how you do it. Yeah, I'm confused. What's the answer?
Yes and no, fam. It gotta be
Got you. Got you.
yes and no.
Hey. And you know what, Tabor? We gonna go ahead and close this down.
That's a bit.
You got the last word. Answer yes and no.
All right, man.
Like
Appreciate you.
I got you, brother. Like the stream, man. If you can, reach down there, hit the like button, hit the cash app, hit the super chat, man. Support the platform. We trying to help. This dude's gonna pay, no matter what I say, no matter what anybody else says. He's brokenhearted. He had a Bosnian wife. He took that steroid. He can't have kids. She's no longer with him, man. And I feel for this brother. I get it, brother. You want to get all buffed out, but yet you can't just do it like that because it can, your body, you matter. You matter. Anyhow, she ain't with him. And I ain't mad at her though. Everybody want to get mad at her. Hey, go live your life, sister. That's right, sister. I ain't got no problem with her, man. I ain't got no problem. Yeah, poke your thing out, put on them heels, put your Insta up. Live your young life. Live your life. Motherfucker, you was with your husband. He was fucking on you with blanks. You want you some kitties, and he can't give you that. You know, now she ain't my type, but coming out this way, you'll get you a whole gang of kids. And we out, man.